Yes, sir. Official. Unwelcome your thoughts off the hip. Got my brother Snake Eyes. Got my brother Razor in the building. How y'all feeling,
Yo,
man?
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Love to hear it.
yeah,
Shit,
feeling good,
I'm-
bro. Feeling good. It's good.
I love to hear it. I'm starting off hot, man. I'm taking a shot right out the bottle, man. We doing it like
I ain't
this.
gonna leave you hanging.
You ain't gonna leave me go, man. Oh, you got to go. Oh, we good. Come on.
Salud.
Cheers. Salute,
Yo.
man.
Hmm.
Yeah. I know me and my brother Snake Eyes. We talked about it yesterday on the Square Pit Wrestling Show. It's out now. You guys can go watch it. We reviewed it fresh off the press. But now that we're able to digest it, how does everybody feel about Tama Tonga? They
Ooh-wee.
oh Rays, they look like
Man,
excited about that. Talk to me.
ooh, man. For those that may not familiar with his work, this man is a bona fide soldier. He's an animal. They didn't call him the bad boy for jokes, man. Watch out.
Oh, wait. That's what I like. You know what's crazy? I'm gonna get right into it because my brother Snake Eyes, he texted me. Nigel out there, you said, boo, you don't like it? Man, listen, it's intriguing. There's so much story to tell. Did anybody notice? Because my brother Snake Eyes text me. Tama Tonga was kind of dressed like Roman Reigns. He kind of had like the same spiel going on.
Yeah, like the red wristband. You know what I mean? The red. You know what I mean, the red rag. And every towel at the back. Like he kind of looked like if he had longer hair, he'd literally look like Roman, bro. Like that ass.
It's crazy. Is there something to that right there? Like, or do you think they're gonna position Tama to just be like a leader? Is Solo gonna be the leader? Or they gonna be a tag team?
Mm. Go ahead,
So,
Razor. Go ahead, Razor. We talked yesterday. I want to hear how you feel about shit before I give my. You know what I mean?
so Tom, a little backstory with him. He's a very methodical cat. Many years ago in the World Tag League under New Japan Pro Wrestling, he was very adamant about calling out the Usos. He was very adamant about cocking that little Superman punch. He
Mm,
wants to smoke, and
mm.
he ain't afraid to let him know.
I'm glad you
But
brought that up. I seen a video surface earlier, him making an entrance in Japan, and he mocked Roman Reigns' Superman punch on the way out. He mocks it. So this shit, like
mhm.
full circle, is amazing. Like this long storytelling, like the WWE is into now, like is amazing. That's crazy. That's great that you brought that up. That's a good point.
Yeah, that's crazy as well. And I also see him being a leader. You know what I'm saying? With the Gorillas of Destiny. I felt like he did a good job playing the leadership role there. Also, when he attempted to take leadership of the Bullet Club, you could see him have that role of rebel. You know what I'm saying? So
I'll argue that it wasn't so much about him trying to be the leader. It was one of those things where even when Finn was there, when AJ was there, it wasn't a leadership. It was just brotherhood. Yes, there may have been a hierarchy, but at the end of the day, it's whatever the boys say is what the move is.
mm,
And I think he kind of realized that now things may be different with Solo, and we may see something like that down the road. But Tama, he mad about standing that line, towing the soldier move, and just be like, "Hey, whatever you say, let's go get it."
so now that y'all saying that, because now it's taking me to a whole different direction. Obviously, we're gonna get Rock versus Roman at some point. But in between that, do we get Tama versus Roman? That's what we looking at now. That's where it's heading.
Could be.
I think for the next few weeks, you might get destruction out of these two brothers. This is Haku's son and Rakishi's son. Like, you know what I mean? Let's take that in for a second. This is the young
Mm,
generation, the new breed of them. I seen a picture, they put like a double picture, like Kishi next to Haku. And like, this is all like destiny. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like their images, like their image is like destruction, bro. So they finna just like Solo clearly doesn't respect that loss that Roman took to Cody. You know what I mean? So I think they finna just try to beat on everybody that, you know what I mean, that step in their way for right now. You know what I mean?
modern day Wild Samoans. I could get behind that vibe.
Reestablish that dominance. Be like, "Hey, yeah, we took a loss, but guess what? Anyone want it? Come get it."
Yeah, and definitely they have to reestablish dominance because Jimmy been joking around. And Jay he hasn't been joking around, but you know, he got more of a fun side to him. So I could see the definite aggression that these two are gonna bring right here. You feel it's the
Yeah,
right
I
move,
think.
Plug? Like this Friday was the move. This Friday was the move.
It wasn't the move many are expecting, but
Mhm.
no Triple H, it's all going to make sense very soon.
Mm.
I think they said back in the days, I forgot when, but I think somebody from the DX had lost the title, and it was like a big thing. And then the next night on Raw, that's when X Pac came. You know what I mean? And joined the group.
Mm.
So it's like, you know what I mean? Usually somebody, faction, somebody do appear like after, you know what I mean? So the Raw after Mania, we was expecting something, but it came on SmackDown. I thought that was fire.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, they gave us a whole long wait because some people wanted it at Mania. Might have thought we was gonna get it the night after. Then they gave it to us on that Friday. So I appreciate that. This is also, I want to say this. I feel like each brand is starting to feel special again. Like there was a time in WWE where there was like you could see both superstars on each brand with this. That's not a problem. But if they're gonna have the brand split, it makes more sense to have certain things exclusive to this brand. Like Bloodline has been
Bring
exclusive. Hmm.
bring back the brand warfare.
Make it
Everybody
make
wants it.
sense.
Everybody wants it.
This is what I'm saying. They have to make it make
I ain't gonna
sense.
lie, the SmackDown, if the draft wasn't coming up, SmackDown roster is elite compared to like just like all the storylines from like Bailey to like the Bloodline, like the Braun Breaker, like Jade and them, like they have the eyes from the world. You know what I mean? Monday is fire too. I think they're gonna have to step on it with the world heavyweight. I mean, title situation. But I want to ask y'all this question: how do y'all feel about Solo? Like, just far as I'll be looking at the numbers and shit, right? Well, Solo and Tama's segment is blowing Cody's segment out the water. Like Cody is the new undisputed champion. How do y'all feel about this? Like that people are more invested into the bloodline still with Roman losing the belt more than Cody having it, or is it just too early to assume that?
I think it go back to something we was talking about yesterday about family. Like it's always a compelling story when there's realism there. You can actually go and say these guys are really family. These are real cousins, real brothers. So for me personally, that's why I'm heavily invested. Like it was cool to see Cody's his story. You know, his father didn't win the championship, but there's a few people's fathers that probably didn't win the championship, and you know what I'm saying, should we give them the belt because of it? Or you know what I'm saying, a lot of people have that hard work and story, but this one right here is gonna keep me drawn in. Like, what else could they do with family? And what's the end game? That's what I'm waiting with the end game. What's the end? The Rock, and you know what I'm saying. So that's a lot right there. It is crazy though that segment is pulling in more ratings than
It's gonna
Cody's.
come full circle ultimately, like of course, you know what I mean? Like, we at
Yep.
the beginning of the new season, so to speak. You know what I mean? WrestleMania is far away, you know what I mean? Like the same way at some point we was waiting for Cody and Roman to face off, 'cause we knew that was gonna be the rematch. And then you know what I mean? Like Roman had a few other programs prior to like him and Cody having that true face off, and it was like, all right, here we go. This is gonna be what it is. Like so. I think that AJ shit with Cody finna be dope. I definitely had to look back at AJ's performance again. He was looking like a young AJ yesterday. Like that
That's what I
boy's.
was saying. That's why I was going crazy. I was like, nah, that performance right there was wild. Like I was like, oh yeah, he trying to prove something. That's like back, and we got to remember too, he just was in the title hunt against Seth Rollins for that World Heavyweight Championship. So it's not far fetched for him to be there. He's always a great competitor for the title. Is he gonna win? Nah, but it's gonna be a fresh matchup right there. I don't think we seen that in WWE, Cody versus AJ.
Not yet, I don't think.
I don't even think we've seen them really share the ring either as much.
Also, I think they were both kind of hurt at different when they both were on TV, so there's that factor as well. Now they're both healthy, so we shall see.
Mm,
But to answer Snake's question about that, I'm not totally surprised that it's blown up because again, we all know the bloodline story that's established. Ish, you and I touched on this the other day. There's still that what if with Cody. There's only so much you can do with Cody right now, whereas with the bloodline, you can go about 20 different directions right off the cut.
Right. I
that's
got
mainly
you.
is. So how? All right. So I want to see like what Snake said. We're gonna see dominance reign from these two. Cause the insertion of the Rock, he gets Solo Sokoa and Tama Tonga on his side. With that, now that starts like they attack Cody Rhodes now. They just they start attacking Cody, start bringing terror to Cody Rhodes, and that's how you bring them together. Because I want to see a way how the Rock is gonna pull them in. Because I know Snakes, you was telling me yesterday that there's little nuances that we see where the Rock and Solo have their little moments.
You gotta check about it, right? Roman, Paul Heyman tried to make the call to Roman when Solo and them did what they did, and Solo took the phone. So, right?
Mhm.
Roman doesn't know what happened, right? Roman doesn't know Tom is here. Roman doesn't know that they went off the plan, right? So that's that. But there's also what's gonna happen with Jimmy. What's Jimmy's response gonna be to like getting attacked from Tom? But you know what I mean? I think, bro, ultimately, man, this is the Rock hitters, man. This is the Rock. This is the Rock's new. This is his squad. This is my youngest. We're taking over, right? And the Usos are gonna find their way back together. And this is Roman's way of getting back with the Usos as that baby face crew going against the new dominant bloodline. It's like the bloodline versus the final blood. Like, you know what I'm saying? The
Mm.
final blood, like the Rock and his goons, like Zilla, Jacob, and Tama and Solo. That's crazy. Just vision that. Them all walking to the ring together on some. This is how you represent the bloodline. Like in Roman and Jay, and I'm like, what? We put this shit on our back. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you feel me? I see that's where I think we're going. That's the direction we're going. You know what I mean? That's why. Well, everybody, I think everybody kind of see that. It's just how they're gonna do it, how they're gonna implement shit to have us invested. That's the fun part about it.
And then I think it's all dependent on the Rock's schedule too. Like that would make things a little bit more clearer after he films this one movie, then Moana, the live action. We'll see where he's at with it right there.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be interesting to watch. But also, there's another member that hasn't been quite touched upon that's probably under Triple H radar, and that's Lance Anoa'i. Him and Jake, South Pacific Savages. It's the same name that the Generation Under the Wall Samoans once carried. So they're gonna bring that back to WWE. I don't think it's just Cody that's gonna get it. It's gonna be anyone that may have a belt, whether it be Raw, SmackDown, maybe even NXT. Everyone's gonna get got.
Mm.
Yo, I'm glad you brought up Lance. I think that'll be the only member that hides with Roman, yo, and probably be with the Usos and Roman and them. You know what I mean? Like
Mm-hmm.
Lance might side with Roman, and Rock might have Jacob, Tama, and Zilla. You know what I'm saying? Like
And I'm not even mad at it.
Lance is definitely somebody that's not speaking on much. That he's definitely in the mix for sure. You're right about that, Razor.
Yeah, and that would make sense because you could line everybody up on the Rock side to easily be the heels. The Usos will be loved, and Roman's story to get back. It seems like everybody's in for that one. So Lance being presented as Roman's brother, I'm pretty sure will be well received as well. So it'll make sense to have them all fit right there. I'm eyeing that Survivor Series though, Snakes. That Survivor Series.
War
That's what's
games.
yeah. I
Yo,
could see something there.
every PLE, like I'm looking forward to like now, like Money in the Bank is so important. Like it always been important, but it's like super important. Like that briefcase, it's like whoever get that, you know, that's something. Royal Rumble, like what if Roman hit the Royal Rumble this year? Like I'm getting it out the mud. Y'all playing with me? I'm getting it out the mud. Like Roman in the Rumble, like come on, that music go off here in the Rumble. What? There's a lot of shit that can happen this year, man. I'm excited about. You know what I mean? But um, shit, I do. I just think right now, the time and Solo. I feel like it's great to give Solo that because people feel like Solo don't speak enough or he hasn't showcased enough. With Roman away, resetting, this is like time for Solo to shine. It's dope. He in a leader role, like Tom, like go get the chair, like tell him what to do. Like it's good to see Solo doing more. You know what I mean?
And it's funny too because if we go back, Snakes, remember we was talking about this at WrestleMania when he was telling Roman, "Yo, finish the job." But he started to show it there. He was barking on Roman like, "Yo, finish the
Mhm.
job, do it." And yeah, we starting to see more of that each week. And that's what I enjoy right now. The character development for Solo is looking fire right now. Not gonna lie.
Roman
Yo, we
created a
definitely talked.
monster.
Mm-hmm. What you said,
That's a
Snakes?
fact. Now I was saying we definitely spoke on that about like the like we was talking about like the subtle differences of Solo stepping away from them in the ring, like he more so
Yeah.
the rock side. Then it's like, you know what I mean? At WrestleMania, the extra talker, like, yo, finish it. Like he like, I know. I'll be real with y'all, I swear to God, right, HD? I had took a
Mm-hmm.
nap, bro. I didn't
Mm.
see the Tama Tonga segment when it happened. I took a nap.
Mm.
Like I like my whole thing was like taking that, get up for Raw. You know what I'm saying? Catch Raw. I wound up sleeping a little past 8. Got up the whole timeline
Yeah.
with Tama attacks. I'm like, oh shit, why? You know what I mean? So that was fire to wake up to like seeing niggas turn on niggas. Like that was tough.
It was crazy because I seen a few of my people texting like, "Yo, why he beat up Jimmy like that?" I said, "I don't even want to read no more." I ain't gonna lie, I was doing something, so I was 20 minutes late to watching SmackDown. I had the DVR going. I seen the text, I put it down, but I didn't know. I thought they was like the way that the segment unfolded. At first, I thought they was talking about Solo. Like I'm thinking like, okay, so they said Solo. Why Solo beat him up? And then the way it happened, it was crazy. Once Solo said, "I love you," though, that's the ultimate right there. I already knew something bad was gonna happen. It's the takeover. I think that's the only story. Respectfully, though, I'm gonna be honest. Damian Priest winning his championship, seeing what happens with that belt. Snakes mentioned Bailey and the bloodline. I feel like that's the most important stories right now. Whatever Cody does is gonna be cool, but it's gonna come full circle. So again, if it's gonna tie into the bloodline storyline, then yeah, the bloodline story is what it's the most important thing going on right now.
I'll tell you
And
one
all
thing,
and all.
Triple H is not they're not being predictable right now. Like as far as like you may know who's in the cut, who's scheduled to come, but you don't even know when they pulling the trigger. Like I didn't see that like I didn't expect Tama. I was expecting Jacob. You know what I mean? So it was like, oh shit,
Mhm.
they gave us Tama.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like it's just like I love what they doing, bro. I love the surprises and shit.
And part of me, that's what I love about when, like, let's say the dirt gets out. Triple H is on it. He's on it. He knows what's going on the internet. So he got a finger on the pulse. Like he might have been on to doing something, but because, like you said, now it's predictable, let's make it unpredictable.
Let me ask you a question. Do any of you guys remember the words that Triple H said after the Shield Evolution match to the Shield?
No, you're gonna have to refresh my memory.
There's always a plan
Yeah,
B.
off the top, nah, you gotta refresh
Oh
that.
yeah, there's always a
There's
plan
always a
B.
plan
Like
B.
I said, just because he knows that certain stuff's out, okay. We got 10 more things in the bag. We can fire up right now. It's good.
That's the beauty of it.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll always make sense of it. It's always gonna draw in to make sense. You know what I'm saying? Even like the Undertaker, like it felt like a lot of people feel like Austin should have been there, but just Undertaker being the locker room leader, WrestleMania presence, even down to the T, like I spoke about with other people, Austin going down to the ring, he would have had to go in the ATV, or we would have had to watch him walk down that long ramp. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Undertaker just
I
being
keep
there
mentioning that
in the
long
ring.
ramp. I think his legs couldn't make it down the long ramp.
Don't do him like that.
Don't do my man
Don't
Stone
do him
Cold
like
like that, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was wondering why like Kevin Owens bring out the little golf cart. I'm like, man, like you know what I'm saying? Even Kevin Owens didn't want to walk down that joint. Like, you feel me? Like,
Yo, am I
man,
tripping on like back in the day? WrestleMania lines would be longer than that.
that
Remember the
referee
Royal
used to
Rumble from a couple years ago? That was like a 100-yard dash.
Charles
Oh, what?
Robinson had the best run to the ring ever. That's how them ramps used to be.
Here I was thinking KO's car thing was a nod to WrestleMania 1 and shit. You were right. That ramp was long as hell.
Yeah, he just wanted to gun it. He had fun taking Randy Orton down to the ring too. Randy had to tell him like, "Yo, slow down. You, like, you going too fast." Imagine
What
that
if
though.
this like a situation where like all the new guys already here before Roman get back type shit. Like this was they about to do, roll out the next new guys the next couple weeks. And like Roman gotta come back and save the Usos. So they getting like Jay Renite, you know what I mean? Now you gotta come back and save the Usos because they getting their ass
I
beat
don't,
by these dudes.
I don't think we're seeing Roman in that story till maybe Survivor Series, to be honest.
Mm.
Because, like Paul Heyman touched on SmackDown, the only thing on Roman's mind right now is Seth Rollins. He if you think about it, Roman's never beat him. So the fact that he had to hear the show music again, Roman gets television. That's the only thing on his mind. He needs that run back. And in his mind, until he gets that, nothing else matters right now.
So let's say we go down that route
Mm.
because that makes sense. You give Seth to Roman. That's a I don't want to say a warm up match, but that'll get him back in the groove after taking so much time off, right? And then
Hmm.
it'll get him. He's over that Seth Rollins hump. No more excuses.
Yep.
All right, I can see that. I can see that.
And the fact that they both lost their belts on WrestleMania being stupid, basically.
Worrying about each other.
Hmm.
And Seth Rollins, yeah, like you said, Roman never beat him. Even in their championship match, Seth Rollins won by disqualification because he didn't want to let go of the guillotine.
Yep.
So there's a lot. Yeah, there's still a lot of unsolved conflict there. I think sometimes, what's the crazy part of this whole wrestling story is like, it's kind of like when you watching your favorite movie, like, I don't know, like when Avengers used to come out, people always wanted to predict the end game before Avengers Endgame came out, right? Like, it's just always, oh, how is it going to end? How is it? I think the beauty of it is feeling that way and then watching the bumps in the road, the curves in the path take place. That's the best part of this whole story, to be honest, for me.
And not
I
only
hate, I
that,
hate. Mm-hmm.
I'll say not only that, they love the Easter eggs and the post-match teasers. You know how many teasers we got just off the last 10 minutes of that main event alone?
Mm.
Like, you can
Talk
map it
about it.
on next year
Talk
stuff
about
right
it.
there. Like I said, we touched on the Roman and Seth stuff. You also touched on the Roman solo stuff. You also touched on the possible Cody solo stuff. Eventually, it's going to lead into Rock versus Roman. That's a year's worth of booking right there.
Mm.
Facts.
I know me and Snake spoke about this. How'd you feel about Rey Mysterio being in that triple threat main event, him getting that look, Santos Escobar getting that look?
Uh, I wasn't the biggest fan of Ray Bennett only because, again, he's got nothing else to prove. Yeah, I get to try and just keep him in the mix because of his legendary status, but I definitely would have liked to see someone new in there. Like maybe again, we had Ilya debut recently. He could have been in there. We could have easily debuted Braun in there to try to establish them. They may have to win it all, but you're already showing, hey, we're investing in them already. Let's show them why we're invested by giving them these quality main event opponents.
Mm. I want to know what's the story they're gonna tell with Cody as the champ. Like, is he gonna be in matches where he looked like he could have lost the championship and he's like barely defending it? Is he gonna be dominant as a champion? That's what I'm looking forward to because I don't think I'm not gonna lie, I don't buy Cody as a dominant champion, to be honest.
Uh-uh.
I feel like it's gonna make some of the matches feel forced. Or what if I honestly,
I
what I
think
could
him
see
and
too?
AJ has that NWA background though. Like they both were champions over there, so it's like they have some type of like connection. So like I can see
Oh, they
what I can
definitely
see.
great.
I can see like why AJ probably beats LA Knight. But it's like it's some people that have been calling for LA Knight to get like a championship match too. So I wouldn't even be surprised if LA Knight beats him again and gets that shot. Like that'd be crazy.
I just feel like you said about predictable. What's the chances of Cody Rhodes dropping his belt to somebody random in this reign?
Honestly, wouldn't be surprised by it.
What if the like Snake Eyes gave them the new name? He donned the name, the final blood. You know what I'm saying? What if they just cost Cody the championship, just like to somebody random? Or do you think The Rock is gonna come for that belt, and then Rock and Roman gonna fight over that belt at the end game?
I think Ultimate Endgame, if you're gonna take if you're gonna do like a shock and awe swerve here, it's got to be either Santos or LA Knight. If you're gonna have Cody hold the belt on for a minute, it's got to be Roman ultimately because of that rubber match. Rock is one of those guys that I don't think he really needs a belt at all. Even Cody's once he loses it, I don't think he needs another run because his the name value does enough. Everyone knows he's one of the best there is. A lot of guys, their star power is so great they don't need the belt.
I could see that because that's what I'm wondering. Like, does The Rock need a championship run? Does Roman need to take the belt off The Rock at Mania? Like you said, that rubber match at Mania between Cody and Roman's on the table. But 3 WrestleManias in a row, Cody and Roman.
They at the end of the day, it's 1-1. They got to get that other fade in. But like in the perfect world, if somebody did screw over Cody or some shit like that for him to lose the belt, I could see like it being coming from like The Rock, because like remember, Rock got that People's Champion. He can't lose that. Like he got that belt. He in the ring. Can I hold yours? Let me see yours. It's like, yeah, as long as I can hold yours. And it's like, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's like, now next time I see you, you don't got your strap. But guess what? I still got this People's Champion. I got this from Ali. This will never leave my shoulder. You know what I mean? So like in a screw him type of form, I could see maybe that if they did screw him, like Rock, like, look, you know, you still got that strap off you. You or Roman don't got it now. But you're right, man. Cody's not a dominant looking champion. I can see him having some great matches. They need to put him in some 5-star matches, make it entertaining. You know, I see him and AJ Styles having a great match if they match up. I don't know what a LA Knight and Cody match looks like the speed of it, the action. You know what I mean? Like what type of match do they produce? LA Knight and Cody Rhodes.
My concern with that matchup is it could potentially be to mid-90s WWF pre-Attitude Era, or even early Attitude Era sets where it could be come off as too funny business, too fugazi, something like that. I'm not sure if their styles would mesh well. Now, Cody can work with different style, a lot of different styles, but that'd be a tough ask for him.
I think somebody made a good point right when they was referring to like the pandemic and the crowd makes some of the matches, like the reactions, the wrestlers feed off. I think they wouldn't know who to cheer for. You'll have Cody fans and LA Knight fans, and it'll just create like a weird divide. Not sure how much that'll play into the match, but I don't think their styles go well with each other.
And you and I talked about this the other day. Aside from Gunter and who else is an actual heel aside from maybe Logan Paul?
Right. They would have to bring a few people over unless they're gonna still keep Cody engaged with the bloodline.
Hmm. And I think folks want a break from Cody and the bloodline. They want to see if Cody can put on something aside from that. So
Yeah,
time
there's
will
not. I
tell.
mean, I don't think right now WWE got enough heavyweight contender heels, and we just seen most of them going at it. We seen Drew. Gunther could be on that rise, but they'll have to either bring him to SmackDown now.
Why they ain't put him in that fatal 4-way? He lost the Intercontinental belt. Like, what's next for Gunther? What are they doing with him? Is he gonna wait for what happened with Gable and Sami Zayn and then get his rematch for his title? Like, but he should be in the mix for like the bigger program, like the heavyweight discussion.
I can see him getting the winner of Priest and Drew. But also we got Sheamus coming back. They got unfinished business. So again, there's a lot you can do with those 4 men alone.
Okay.
Especially if you can find a way to break Priest off from Judgment Day.
And Raw's in that weird predicament as well, where they don't have enough baby faces, I feel, that are heavyweight contenders. Okay, Sami Zayn got the Intercontinental belt. Jey Uso's about to contend for the heavyweight championship, and outside of that, I guess you got CM Punk. he could enter the fold whenever he's done with Drew's storyline. Everybody's saying
CM Punk
Steph's
is a
hurt.
heel that niggas can't you gotta love him.
Yeah.
Maybe Ilya, if you could find someone in NXT to get the belt off of him.
Bring Ilya up.
Because he just had that after Shinsuke on Monday.
Would you still immediately throw him? Like, I don't even think he would be immediately a heavyweight contender, but he did beat Shinsuke.
Former NXT
Man,
champion.
what are they doing with Shinsuke right now? I feel like he's taking a lot of losses.
I got nothing wrong with him being a gatekeeper for like guys that see if they can hang or not, but it's almost like he just ran the contract so you can retire back in Japan. That's how it feels for me.
Just riding it out.
Yeah.
I feel like that storyline with Cody, it did nothing for me. They could have spent that time. Yeah, they could have spent that time either him winning that or him just in a feud with somebody else.
Seth, like all them little scary promos he was doing, like them little, you feel me, sneaking up on. That was a good gimmick. It's like he never won nothing though. They never gave him a victory out of those though.
Right. I don't remember what his last victory was.
That's crazy. And Shinsuke held the championship at one point, right? He former WWE champion, or did he just win the Royal Rumble?
Yeah, he had it before he went out for a minute.
He did.
I think he never won a world title.
I know he was an NXT champion. I don't think he ever. He may have been an IC champion, maybe, but I don't know if he's held any gold on the main roster yet. I could be wrong.
I'm about to check right now. I think he was. Yeah, he was champion.
Okay.
He might have beat.
That might have been during that weird time frame when he was kicking AJ in the nuts.
Oh no! He hasn't. He was He didn't. He was just in that feud with AJ for the championship.
I said he was just kicking him in the nuts for 6 months.
Yeah. He just held the Intercontinental Championship for a long time. He got 383 days combined reign as Oscar.
Really?
Yeah. And only 2 reigns though. 383 days.
Still not bad for him, but it would have been nice to see more of him.
I could have swore Shinsuke touched gold, like heavyweight gold. That's wild.
But Triple H is now in charge again, so that could change in these next few months.
Man, once niggas stop singing Shinsuke intros with him, it's over. Once everybody stop being invested in that,
yeah,
you gotta bring that violin back.
Yeah, you gotta bring that dude out. Yeah, that live performance fire.
That's what else?
Well, he's the only one. If done properly, I'm sure Triple H can salvage what's left of him and try to convince him, hey, just give me this much time. You saw we did at NXT. Just trust me. You know I'm good for it.
Yeah, he definitely
what
I feel
version of Seth do you think we see on a return?
What was that?
He said what version of Seth Rollins?
Yeah.
We gonna see on the return.
That's gonna be the tricky part because let's see, he's already done what? The architect, the visionary, the whatever he was with him playing dress up all the time, but
Monday Night Messiah.
that I was never a big fan of that because like, what was the point? But I think he's one of those kind of guys, much like Kevin Owens. Just come out and be yourself. The crowd already loves you. You don't need no type of character. Come out and be yourself. Or if he wants to go back to them architect roots, maybe something like that. But regardless, I don't think we'll probably ever see him as a heel again.
I want to see him run his own faction, to tell you the truth.
I could be wrong, but man, I would say keep a lookout on him costing Cody too. It's like he sacrificed a
I
lot,
can see
man.
that.
And they paid a lot of attention to him, even then when Cody's celebrating. You know what I mean? Them carrying him up to the ring because his back all fucked up. Them showing him saying, "Yo, you deserve it," like crying. But remember, he lost his belt. He lost his shit. So
That
it's
was
like
the weekend's MVP in my book.
you
Mm.
know what I'm saying? So, man, I say I'm gonna keep my eye on that too, man. How Seth acting when he come back. You know what I'm saying? Like I helped you get that. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be champion. There's
Right,
that.
right, right.
Also, everybody's not. I doubt that. You see how everybody chants CM Punk and all this. Like that could be his play. Like when he's away, nobody checked on him. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? They just let him be hurt. He comes,
Ooh.
yeah. Nobody looked for Seth Rollins. Nobody cared. So
No,
now he
great point.
just on.
Facts.
Yeah. Everybody
So,
just moved on. Like nothing.
so it sounds like to me, again, back when Seth was a Ring of Honor dude, what you just described is very ominous of when he was Tyler Black teaming with Jimmy Jacobs.
Okay.
That Seth Rollins is kind of what you described here. That would be something I wouldn't mind seeing.
Mm. A homage to one of his old throwbacks. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds
That,
dope too, because we never seen that on WWE platform.
uh-uh.
Do y'all think we see either Seth or Roman before the draft?
No,
Do
Okay.
they
definitely
even
not Roman.
get drafted?
Uh, I don't even
They
think we
got
see
they
them
have to.
touched. I don't see them being touched. That they'll be
Mm-hmm.
maybe list names as free agents, maybe if that. But I'd be surprised if either one of their names is mentioned. We may see a Seth. I doubt it's a Roman. But again, I just don't see it.
Let me get Jay to SmackDown.
Jay
Or
Uso.
or Jimmy to Raw to keep them versus Bloodline
Right.
on Ice. Say that for one of the big four
Mm. Because
because
I saw.
ain't no sense in burning that right away.
I'm like, what can be more shocking on draft day that other than the title? Okay, they take Rhea. To me, that's the only other thing. SmackDown drafts Rhea Ripley. Boom. Wow. That's crazy.
Move Jade to Raw.
Jade Cargill or
Mm-hmm.
That way you can line up the Rhea versus Jade. Test that out. Um, I honestly think with the draft stuff, it's just gonna be most of the NXT call ups. I don't expect too much out of this year's draft.
it's kind of like what they did at last year's draft when they bring up Odyssey Jones and a few people that nobody
Yeah.
recognized, do nothing with them at
hmm
that time.
But in this case, there's so many folks on NXT that we wanted on the main roster for a good amount of time. So I think that's probably what we see more than anything else. Um, with Raw going to Netflix, I can see maybe Logan Paul going to Raw, the IC champion going to SmackDown.
I think would have made the brand more meaningful for me. This is what stuck out for me back in the day. Whenever there's a free agent, I understand the prospect of sending them down to NXT, right? Depending on the
hmm
level. But if they're a known free agent, I think you make that little bidding war, that little brand supremacy that you was talking about. Like, okay, this pay-per-view is gonna mean whoever wins this in story gets the rights to signing the next Jade Cargill, the next MJF if he's on the table. You know what I'm saying? And that,
MJF will never go to NXT.
yeah.
No,
So
ain't no way in hell.
Yeah, these type of niggas going straight to the main roster.
But on the topic of the free agents, aside from Jacob Fatu, who would be a free agent that you would try to pitch that to? That I'm not sure who else is up for grabs.
right, it'll be a time to tell thing.
hmm
It'll be like because we spoke about Hook being a free agent. I'm not sure about Matt Hardy's a free agent. They can always bring back the Hardy
That
boy.
that could be a big draft surprise. I forgot about him.
Yeah.
Y'all think the Hardy Boys are still valuable today?
As a one-off commodity,
They had a lot of botches in the AEW rings, man. Just like a lot of wrestling mistakes. They look a little old. And there's nothing wrong with that. We love them. They gave us a lot of moments. But like to bring them to be a full push, tardies, like what we
Not
expecting for them to
for
jump
a
off
push.
10-foot ladder still?
No, just
I think that again with the right tag team, say like an Austin Truth, for example, or maybe even to a very slim degree in DIY, they're in much safer hands with those two guys than any tag team in AEW.
mm,
They would know better how to protect Jeff from Jeff.
Got you.
And again, with the hard is you can have do a couple periods, doesn't have to be for the towers, do a couple matches here and there just to get the Hardy pop, let them right off to do a few matches, put the new tag teams over, and with all due respect, just put them in the Hall of Fame.
Mm.
speaking of tag teams, right? I forgot. I don't think we spoke about this segment yesterday, Snake. I seen a little backstage segment. They said they're gonna have a match to determine new SmackDown tag team champions. And they looked at the Street Profits and Tyler Bate and what's the tag team partner? Pete Dunne.
New Cat Republic.
Yeah, New Cash Republic. So do you think
I
it's
hate that name.
time the Street Profits get them belts and go
They
crazy?
gave them niggas a WWE 2K name. Literally, that name's been in 2K for a few years. That's crazy. That was very cheesy, Triple H. You went straight to the video game. But
To me, they're always going to be British strong style.
yeah, what happened to the Austin Theory and Waller? What happened to them with the
I think they're
belts?
trying to just find competition for them to see how they can how they can actually work together and all that stuff. Because now that they're the top dogs,
Get the title
all
off
right,
Town down.
Are
put them to the table.
you saying this is for the contenders for the titles?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, got you,
Yep.
got you. Okay, got you.
They're gonna
All
have a
right.
contender. But that makes me feel like they're ready. Like I just feel like these are transitional champions, A Town Down Under. That's their official tag team name now. A Town Down Under. So,
well,
A
again, time
Town
will tell
Down
with
Under.
Triple H because they do work well as a tag team as far as like an old heel style tag
AZ
team.
laughing.
A
I
Town
thought like
Down
the
Under.
Waller theory. The Waller theory sounds a little better, like the Waller theory. Like that's
Yeah,
cool. Like,
and then it'd be a dope ass finisher name too if they could figure something out.
yo, I for some reason I feel like they're gonna be like some sneaky winning champs, man, for a long time.
Hmm.
Like I think they're gonna hold them straps for a minute. Like,
Well, you see that you know what storyline I'm gonna go back to that I really enjoy Cesaro and Sheamus. They was two individual superstars. They had a rivalry, and then management stuck them in a tag team match, and they went crazy after that. The way that they just put these two together, I'm still trying to find the thread. Like, what ties them in? Like, aside that, I feel like aside the fact that they're trolls, like you had one taking selfies all the time, like then you got Waller just he be trolling every time he come out. So that's the only thing that ties them in. That they trolls.
and it's like really no discrepancy on the entrance. It's like we know Waller gonna do his thing, and then here come Theory gonna do his shit. Here come Waller just behind him acting goofy. You know what I mean? It's like no real
Goofy,
change
like
to the entrance. You know what I mean? It's like so that shit is cool. It's like I guess they work together well. They have fun working together. You know what I'm saying? It's good chemistry.
there's times I'm not gonna lie, there's times that I laugh at they shit like so I'm like, yeah, they doing it, they serving a purpose, they getting a reaction. But as serious competitors, I would like to see them on their own. I felt like Grayson Waller had great matches in NXT on his own. I don't even know why they paired him up with Theory right now. Like you said, the Street Profits deserve a SmackDown tag. Yeah, I agree. It's time. And then you finally after Logan Paul, I mean, I think Bobby Lashley could be the next competitor for Logan Paul. That could be who takes the belt off Logan Paul. Has Logan Paul seen it was kind of breaking up, Razor. If you could say that again.
You gonna ask a question?
No, I was gonna say like, has Logan Paul has he been in the ring with a competitor like Bobby Lashley outside of Roman Reigns? And Roman Reigns defeated Logan Paul.
Uh-uh.
Did you just say has Logan Paul been in in the ring with a competitor like Bobby Lashley when he just finished the triple threat with Randy Orton and Kevin Owens?
I mean, I
He just
mean,
beat
Who's
Brock
with that
Lesnar, HD. Logan,
I
give him his
mean,
credit. That's what I mean. Give my man LP his credit, man. He just beat Randy Orton and
that
KO,
is
man.
true. That
It's
is
still,
true.
man.
That is true.
I think he means on a physicality standpoint, Snake.
Yeah, definitely on the physicality. Like, cause I'm gonna always say, I
He
feel
like a
like they did
Ricochet.
Bobby
Him and
Lash.
Ricochet had a hell of a like. He showcased a lot of his skills when he first came. You know him with the rope shit. Him and Ricochet did like from the gate.
Oh,
He
they
was
put on a
very
banger.
yeah. He put on a banger, like you know what I mean.
I'm very surprised because remember, I thought Randy Orton was gonna walk out as champion, but I think a one-on-one match, Bobby Lashley versus Logan Paul, I'll be interested in that. I'll be very interested in that.
It's no
You don't want to
phase.
see him swarming that hurt lock.
It's no phase where he got them brass knuckles. You know that. It's no fade with Logan Paul. It's no
And then
fade.
and then that's another thing. If he wins, I won't be mad at that either. Cause that's part of Logan's character. He's the new William Regal. Logan Paul's the ultimate creative character. I'm not even gonna lie. He got every move in the book, every payback finisher, everything you could think of.
Got a little bit of Rio, a little bit of Ric Flair, sprinkles some Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's crazy.
But what I was asked was, as far as the state of the tag team division, who do you have dethroned Awesome Truth?
On Raw, the Creed brothers, if they want to give them that look, I feel like that's the best tag team as is on Raw. Other than that, DIY, there's times I like them, and then there's times that the Judgment Day, you see, somebody said the Judgment. I don't look at the Judgment Day as a real tag team. That's a faction. Then I'm talking about tag team, like tag team. Like they came in as a tag team. The Creed brothers came in as a tag team. Diamond Mine. Till they made their name in Creed brothers. Like,
What
if
about
you talk,
what about Veer Mahan and Zenga? What about them?
Have they
now
arrived yet?
I'm not gonna lie though. That would be a surprise. That would be something new. Like people won't like it, but it's all right though. It ain't gonna be forever. You got to give people a shot to see what it is. And it's always good to have heel champions too. Like always got to have a heel champion to make the babyface chase that much better. Like that's why any babyface tag team on the roster, like the Creed brothers right now, it'd be tough for them to challenge Awesome Truth. Cause it would be like, what's the purpose?
The thing is, like, I'm with you on the Creed brothers. We agreed on that. Like, I think the Creed brothers is worthy of being entitled. I thought they should have been involved in the match just because the shit they bring. Like, I mean, the excitement and entertainment they bring. But they come off like some cool ass jobbers, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're good, but they're like some
They just
cool
happy to be there. They
jobbers.
chilling.
They put in pain on NXT. I can't take it away from them, but um,
I kind of agree
yeah.
with Snake because that's one of those tag teams where, again, for lack of a better term, we already know who's Shawn Michaels and who's Marty Jannetty in that pairing.
Mm.
Mhm.
And I hate to use that example, but I mean, one's obviously going to be the star, while the other one's just going to linger as a mid card.
So Brutus
You
not
know what's
valid.
crazy? Now that I'm thinking about this shit, people made a big deal about these damn titles, these tag titles, and they need to be split. And so WWE split them. We need more tag teams for real. If you really think about it, they need
Mm-hmm.
more tag teams, man. It's not enough, bro. It's not enough competition, bro. They need more on Raw. They could use some more on Raw. They could use some more on SmackDown. So like
Yeah.
competition. Like
If
Carmelo and Trick coming up and they teaming together. Like they'd be a good tag team.
they broke them up.
I'm just saying, in a cool world, they get back
Yeah.
together. You know?
No, I'm saying like, and then they should have kept them. I'd have built that steam right there with them. I get the payoff to have them go 1-on-1, but that would have been
AOP. Oh well, AOP is on SmackDown.
I can see them reuniting the Usos and putting the Raw titles on them, having Jimmy come to Raw. Like I said, put them versus the Bloodline on ice for a minute, let them
Mm,
reestablish themselves as a respectable tag team.
mm-hmm.
mm.
You still can't
Like
really sleep
they
on New
did it
Day
again
either.
as brothers. We did it again. You feel me? Type shit.
Yep.
Like we did it again. Right. Yeah, I could see that too. I could see that.
So now, hold on. Now that the belts are separated, I know it's like it don't really matter, but you think they're gonna go back to this? Oh, they won Raw championships, they won Smack, or is it just gonna be together? They just won tag team championships. Period.
Yo, Imperium too. My bad. Let's stop shitting on Luke Isaac and them. They might deserve them straps too. For real. I ain't gonna lie.
They can scoop them off Awesome Truth. They can do
You
it.
know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Tell them put some respect on Imperium.
See now, this is where I'm bothered by their storyline though. There was supposed to be something there with Ludwig, with Giovanni, like they just went away from that. Like I kind of enjoy if they went back to that little like. I think they just abandoned that shit. Like
Wasn't that shit over a chick? Wasn't Lou acting crazy over a chick? What was that chick getting in his head for a little minute? He had a little chick on his body trying to fuck the crew up, trying to come between the gang. Like, y'all know what I'm talking about. What's her name?
What was it, Maxine Dupree? Was it
Some
Might
Maxine?
have been. Yeah, it might
it
have
might
been.
have been.
Yeah. He was a little thrown
Well,
off
that
for a
tag team
second,
on
maybe.
my another tag team on my team called up would be Tony D and the family.
Right.
Yo, talk about it. Talk
Man,
about it. I like them brothers right there.
them versus Street Profits, you can get something going on right there. A little street warfare.
Mm-hmm.
Angelo got to show me something this year. I'm sorry. Angelo got to show me something this year, bro. It's more so about what Angelo does. I'm not trying to single him out. You know what I mean? They've been working
He's
together
missing
forever. I know
something.
one can't probably be without the other. I get it. You know what I mean? Montrez probably wouldn't feel
Mhm.
right without his man's there. And I understand that. But like, just as far as like what we expected him to been have one of tag titles, I just feel like he's the weak link. Angelo, he is.
Is it
He
so?
is.
Is it safe to say like that's like Booker T and Stevie Ray? Like, 'cause I felt like Stevie Ray was cool, but to me, Stevie Ray was always missing something. Like Booker
Mhm.
T was the obvious
Yeah,
star.
but
Like
Stevie Ray had the demeanor like "fuck you, nigga. I will beat your ass, nigga. Who you playing? Who you talking to?"
that
Like D'Angelo Dawkins
powerhouse
coming in here smiling. The next thing you know, he like, I don't know, man. I can't really get with his character. You know what I'm saying? Like
trying to
he
be too
stands out of like
athletic.
the awkward one when they coming out. Like when they coming out, like he's the one that's like, you know what I mean? Like Montrez in his zone, do what he need to do. Bobby, like, and I always be looking at like Angelo. He just be like doing whatever coming out and shit.
They should have kept him as a silent killer. That would have been all he needed as far as the personality. Just don't say nothing. Just the hands will do enough talking for you. Once they let him talk on his own, it was all bad from there.
Well, again, I think I said this like a week ago too. I feel like the only problem with the Street Profits seems like they got identity crisis. Like Snakes just said it. One moment they serious, one moment they laughing and joking and doing stuff to get the pop from the crowd. I want them to establish if they gonna be mean and tough, be mean and tough. Forget about getting the crowd to laugh, cheer, pop. It's gonna come.
And I think again, a part of me feels like that crisis is due to the old heads that are still with Triple H with creative. They're afraid to make the same mistake that they did with Crime Time back in the day. Crime Time could have been one of the best that WWE ever had, but obviously Vincent folks dropped the ball, and Hunter being one of the big heads around there as far as with the title and all that, he saw that and he's probably figured, okay, how do we rectify those past mistakes? Because we have this all over again now, but even better. Let's not fuck this up.
Yeah, but for me, it's been long overdue with the Street Profits. Like
Mhm.
it's been long overdue to the point that honestly, I prefer their old gear. Like they're trying out with this new gear. I actually prefer when they was coming out with basketball shorts and jerseys and shit.
Right.
It felt more like, oh, I want to say authentic to like the chill. Like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Look at what they do when they making their own gear. It look funny. Like I'm not gonna lie, too much sparkle.
Nah, I like the
Shit.
suits, man. I
The
told you that,
suits is
man.
fire. Yeah, the
They
suits
should
is
have stayed
fire.
in that suit rollout, man. At least it kind of like it made Angelo ain't really need to do nothing but just stand there, keep your face straight, bro. The suit did it all. Like, y'all mean business. It says everything.
Mhm.
You know what I
I
mean?
think
Like,
this Friday they tried to bring him back. If I'm not mistaken, I think yesterday they wore them the suits
okay.
and
B
they was
Fab getting
scrapping.
busy right now. B Fab getting her shine for real.
Yup. She just did the scissors kick to homegirl to Electra Lopez. That shit looked crazy too. I'm not even gonna lie. I was surprised because there's a lot of people saying that B Fab when she was signed, she had no prior ring experience like that. So to see her, they still giving her that look, that try right there. She working too. That's what's up. Not gonna lie. I've been saying this though. I feel like they need to let Bianca be with
Wasn't she with AJ
Montrez.
Francis and them? B Fab, she was with AJ Francis and them for a second, right?
Yeah,
Top
she
down?
did. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out my nigga AJ.
And she never wrestled in NXT that I
Hold
know.
on,
I
hold on.
don't.
My nigga Razor got a Godfather over there. Yo, my nigga smoking on a Gotti.
Yeah,
Like,
my
what's
boy.
that,
Yeah,
my G?
cheers, man. My boy getting right.
That nigga smoking on a fucking Godfather. I remember we used to make those when we was kids. Like, hey, man, they weed together. About to roll his Godfather. Like,
Hmm.
word.
They said, "Gotta look the part, feel the part, my brother."
Oh,
You
I
smoking
love it.
that to tomorrow, my guy. For real.
Love it.
I'm about to rope in a suit next time.
Oh, nah, that's it right there. Oh man, you gonna get into that mode. Facts, you gonna cut that promo on here. I'm gonna be for the shit too. I'm gonna be sitting back watching, like, all right now, get crazy. All right now. Yo, you had sent me that. No, you ain't sent it to me. I had seen you react to it. Big E. I wanted to just speak about Big E. Shout out to Big E. Salute to Big E.
Nah,
He
for real,
said,
man.
yeah.
Some very, I mean, yes, yeah, he's in better spirits. He is healthy, but the fact that him popping her being cleared again, you hate to hear that from anybody, but damn. Again, thoughts and prayers to Big E. I'm happy he's in a better place. Again, just bad luck, man.
I'm trying to pull up his
that neck is a bad place to have an injury, man. You know what I mean? You gotta take a lot of risky moves, man. You know what I mean? Like, sucks for Big E, man. But he do great with the commentary. You know what I mean? We're seeing Punk at him. You got a spot. You got some money. You got a check.
That
yeah,
could be
I'm
his second career.
pull
Just
up
put him
that
in the booth.
feed.
Right.
He said, hey, all 2 year neck scans are in. Things are unchanged. My C1 has healed fibrously, but has not formed a new bone. I'm not medically cleared, and truthfully, I may never be cleared, but I am blessed to be free of pain, immensely happy, and otherwise healthy. Life is good. And the most important part, like Snake said, at least WWE is giving him things to do. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? They keeping him around to still be involved in the business that he loves. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty unfortunate. Like when you watch other sports, you watch like, you know, boxing, UFC. Shout out to UFC 300. It's gonna happen later. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes NBA players and NFL got no guarantees, right? So some of these dudes in other sports get hurt, life, career, and injuries. And yeah, WWE looking out for Big E. So that's what's up, man. Shout out to Big E. Even if he
Well,
can't wrestle, his health is wealth, man. So that's more important.
al- Also, some kicker from the UFO just broke his neck making a tackle. He knows
Wow.
that he knows that was broke till like after the game.
A kicker.
Yeah, going into a tackle.
Yo, what's the chances, right? Like
Now, granted, the tackle was a little funny. His head was a little turtleneck and stuff, but again, you just never know. All it takes is one impact.
like the kickers have almost the least amount of contact on out of everybody playing football. And the fact that he broke his neck is insane.
I think he broke it in two spots.
And you said this is in a different organization. This ain't even in the NFL.
No, this is that new thing that I think the Rock running the UFL.
Oh man. Yeah, they in like season three, not season three, week 3 or week 4, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So it's been wild. How you feel about how y'all feel about that Kenny Omega? I know you sent it to me. I sent it to my brother Snake Eyes. do you feel? I feel like I know I told you this on Twitter. I was like, I feel like he's trolling a bit, but I think he's sincere with some of the stuff that he's saying. How you feel about Kenny?
What you got, Snake?
I would be real. Is it me or it seem like every W employees are all seeing what's happening on the side, and you can't deny there's some great shit happening over here, man. Who wouldn't want to like take their career to the next level? You know what I mean? This nigga Tonga got thrown into the greatest storyline of probably WWE history. Just that one spot, just him jumping in, smacking Jimmy. He's already a legend. That move,
Dax
that's
got
it.
it.
He's a legend. He didn't even have to wrestle yet. He's already a GOAT. He's already a part of history.
Preach.
So it's like, imagine programs with Kenny Omega versus Seth Rollins. You know, you just gotta dream those. You gotta dream those matchups, and it's like Kenny Omega did a lot of AEW. So come on, at some point, why not come here? Why not? So we could get stuff that we've never seen. That's what it's about. So I would love Kenny Omega at some point to come pull up to the WWE. You know what I'm saying? I hope he's serious about that. Cody's here. CM Punk's here. Listen, his money's here. Money's here. So. But shout out to Kenny though, man. He's one of their main players, man. One of their main primetime players. They definitely got to do whatever to hold on to him right now. Him, MJF, they got to do whatever to hold on to them brothers because they lose them. I mean, the owners got to wrestle every week. Young Bucks, like I don't want to see them. Like I'm sorry, I don't want to see them wrestle every week.
Not gonna lie, WWE is signing just about everybody. They picking up everybody like this.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody that made the Young Bucks famous.
I'm not even gonna lie, they doing it so real. They put Nick Aldis as the general manager of SmackDown. He came off being an NWA champion 10 pounds ago.
And
Making
he
this man
retired. Yeah, keep that in mind. He's not officially retired.
like no funny shit. What you see Cody doing right now, the whole suit and the Nick Aldis was just doing that. Shout out to Cody though. Like, I fuck with Cody, but I'm
No
saying like
shade.
he was doing that.
But the AEW WWE trade between Sasha and Jade, WWE's winning the trade already.
Yeah.
Bad. Off appearances, like Sasha, CEO shit, cool, nice gimmick and all that. With Jay looking like a star already. Like all the players that they took from there, they implement them in right into the game. Like they right into the shit. So we're like AEW looking at them like, damn, we wasn't doing that with Jay, Lord. You know, like
Look how different Brian Pillman is in NXT now compared to his couple years in AEW.
Different rollout. Made him look
yeah, I
like a
like
star.
Lexus King, man. Lexus King.
Yeah. And they made his name made sense too. You know what I'm saying? King was the last name of the person. You know what I'm saying? They just tied it all in. Lexus was what his mother's name or his sister's
He
name,
never
whatever.
wanted to be his father.
Yeah, like they made it all tie in his name. So I was like, at first I was like Lexus King, like why Lexus King? Like then they made it. I'm like, okay, made sense. I didn't like what AEW did with him. Made him like he just came out of high school and just started wrestling on TV, like real 80s gimmick. The
He
varsity.
had some promise in MLW before he got signed to AEW, but it's just like you said, they just went downhill with him real quick with the Varsity Blondes.
And you know what it was too? They kind of killed that tag team in favor of another tag team, taking Julia Hart away from them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? After they lost Julia Hart, it's kind of like they became real jobbers after that.
I definitely feel like the WWE need to jump on that brother Hook, which is Taz's son. And I don't
Mm-hmm.
know what Taz's current business is with WWE, what their fallout was, and how he ended with them. That might play a part in them getting hands on his son. And I get that. But they need to work something out. We need that kid Hook over here. All the legend WWE sons don't need to be at AEW. They need to be where their fathers was. That's just me. That's just
You can
me,
have
man.
you can have Taz back in the booth. You can have him work with HBK NXT. You could have him as a producer, whatever.
Yeah, I could definitely
I
see
like Hook's
that back
demeanor.
in the
I
fold.
like it. I like his character. I like him.
There's a lot of promise there.
And I feel like his
Fact.
character development will be well better off in NXT rather than AEW. I feel like in AEW, like he's been the same character since he debuted. Like His in-ring work got better, but literally he's been the same. Like you haven't heard this man speak.
Yo,
Dude
I
don't
ain't gonna lie too. Yo, WWE, I don't know, I know it's probably far fetched, but if WWE could fucking sign Jack Perry, him and CM Punk like by the way work in the same building, that would be insane. Y'all see what Jack Perry did? Mock that man CM Punk move list yesterday. That man, listen, man, disrespectful, man. That was crazy, man. That boy
Well,
Jack Perry different, bro. He's an entertainer, son.
Snake, did you catch the card last night for New
Did
Japan?
I catch? Say that again.
Did you catch that New Japan Riot last night?
I didn't catch the whole card. I just kind of seen that Jack Perry segment. You know what I mean? The Punk and shit.
So so a little fun fact, he wasn't the only person, the anti CM Punk person on that card. The
Really?
original CM Punk hater is Kenta.
The Chinese
Kenta
dude, right?
forever and a day has hated CM Punk because in his mind he stole to go to sleep.
Mm.
Kenta was doing that move back in Noah when he was running a rep shop before WWE signed him. Punk started using towards the end of the ROH run into the WWE. Therefore, Kenta was never able to use the finisher he created.
Wow.
yeah, that shit was crazy.
Well, this shit come down to moves and shit. Like you stole my shit, dog, and became a star with my shit.
All you
Yeah.
had to do was say, "Hey, can I use it?"
Right.
But bad blood's real over there.
I think honestly, once you're under the WWE umbrella, they find a way to make it work, regardless of what beefs anybody have behind the scenes. They tell them what the bigger picture is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like they put things in perspective that it seemed like Tony Khan isn't putting in perspective for the people over there. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's more worried about running a wrestling show. WWE's running a worldwide globe machine down to the T. Like, they got people in movies and appearances. Good Morning America. Like, this is, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a different machine.
You going to
So
Hollywood basically. But you're coming to
yeah,
Hollywood. You have to change
yeah,
your demeanor. You have to be a team player. You know what I mean? Like you have to understand it's about patience. Your time's not gonna come right away. It's other people in line. It's other more. It's just as much talent here as you. That's why I think like with dudes like Jacob Fatu and them guys, they've been individual their whole life. So just imagine them. You know what I mean? Coming over now, just having to play a role rather than them having full control of whatever they want to do. I think that's just growth. You know what I mean? People like Rikishi, people like that, telling them like, nah, yo, y'all the future, man. Y'all gotta like, you know what I mean? Think different. Y'all about to get most money y'all ever got, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, WWE is like some Hollywood shit. You gotta have your head on right. You know what I
yeah.
mean? You
That's
gotta have
hella
your head on
growth
right.
and maturity right there. Because, like you said, most of these wrestlers want to do their individual should be in control of creative. But ain't that what Hulk Hogan got knocked for in WCW? Like they becoming everything that they knocking the old dudes for. The shit, Hulk Hogan had the whole NWO lit. That was him.
hmm
That was Hogan. Like that shit crazy.
And also, like I mentioned earlier, WWE, they ain't leaving no money on the table, not even a penny. If they can draw any kind of revenue, they're going all gas with it. AEW, just off the Punk Elite drama alone, how much money is left on the table for that? We've seen what the unfortunate ticket sales are lately. Imagine how much more they could have been filmed.
Yeah, the rollout that they doing for people is crazy. Like like even when they had Julia on the screen, they had no reason. Like a lot of people, a casual viewer might not know who Julia is. I only know of her because of what I read. Right, I haven't really watched a match of her, but they still put her on that spotlight. That's what WWE doing. They firing on all cylinders right now. I'm not gonna lie. Even
And
what they did with Bray Wyatt too when he passed away. You know what I'm saying? I
mm,
remember it, before all you would get really sometimes is the in love on the screen, the
the
wrestler
10 bell
standing
salute,
at
that's
the
it.
goal. That's it. And you continue to see legacies as long as the family is okay with it, which that's also dope. They doing it in good taste, right? Like they're making sure that the family going. I know in WWE shop, you go buy Bray Wyatt's merchandise. the proceeds goes to his family. So
That's dope. That's dope.
yeah, that's real dope. Like there's stuff behind the scenes that they doing as well, which I'm pretty sure AEW would do. Like they was doing for Brody, you know what I'm saying? But
Well, I know they got a foundation in honor of Jay Briscoe too, and I know PWT still has that shirt that all proceeds goes to the Pew family, and I think Tony Khan gives money to the school that where his daughters go to as well, back in Sandy Fort.
yep, and but like to the point, like Snake, I said, this is Hollywood WWE. The production is gonna be on a whole nother level, like on
I'm gonna
every
ask y'all a question. If Cody is not with like Khan and Bucks and all of them, does AEW start off the way it starts off? Does they have that
No,
success? Is that company even what it is? Right.
no.
So to me,
no,
ultimately, AEW is a bunch of WWE disgruntled artists that they was able to start and match up with the little talent that they had to kick their company off. Without the Codys, the Stings, and all that, like it's not. I don't believe their company is where it's at. I don't believe that at all. I really don't.
I
definitely
want
not without Cody.
yeah, yeah. I want to agree. Like you got the rebels like Chris Jericho, right? Like his main thing was, well, I'm tired of doing what Vince tells me to do. I'm tired of you just made the list. So he was part of that. Like I'm gonna do something different. You know what I'm saying?
Vince is
So
gone. Vince is gone.
And that's what folks are gonna learn very
Y2J,
soon
it's your
enough.
career here, man. Y2J, Mr. Break Your Walls down the wall, man. Come back,
He'll
man.
be back. I can see Edge and Christian coming back. I
Yo,
can probably
quite
see
believe Jeff Jarrett even looks good still. I'm surprised
yeah,
he's
I'm
still
that
wrestling at
blows
this
my
age,
mind.
man.
him,
Yo,
Billy Gunn. It ain't fair.
yeah,
Billy
come
Gunn,
on.
like
Mr. Ash is still out here wilding. Like,
that's insane.
Because
I definitely want to see the
BDJ
guns
supposed
come over. We need the guns to cross over
oh,
at some point.
most deaf.
Yeah, that's crazy how they look so much like Billy Gunn. Like it just that shit wow. Cause they look like both versions of him. Like you got
Overly athletic and then the overly jacked one.
yeah, like you got the Mr. Ass looking version, and then you got the like the older troll looking version all in one. Like that shit crazy. Now the guns though, they definitely progressed too because I remember when AEW just threw them on the screen and it kind of looked cringy at first. Like it looked like like they definitely needed more. But I think Razor was we saying this, or I might have been talking about this with Snakes, but I was saying AEW don't have a development system. Remember we
They
saying
don't.
that?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
So that's the problem I feel for AEW. They need to, and I feel like they was on to something with that dark show Elevation, but the reason that got canceled out was because the whole their umbrella company, the what they're owned by,
Warner Brothers.
yeah, Warner Brothers. They end up buying or doing that merger with HBO Max, which then changed the way that AEW was forced to do their content.
But still, that Dark was a YouTube thing. I'm sure they could have worked something out for that.
Yeah, but they just decided to end both shows.
I'm gonna be real. They best PLE to me, AW, and maybe y'all probably have a different one to date that they've done to me. It might have been that one with the all the controversy, the CM Punk, Jack Perry, all that. Like that had a
Wembley.
lot of global, like everybody I think was tuned into that one. Like the Wembley Stadium, like I think they had the wrestling community rocking with them. That was a great night, Samoa Joe. That was a great night. That was I ain't gonna lie, I was watching that one. I don't think I've been as in tune for any of the others they had going on besides Sting's last match he did with Darby. I definitely
My
tuned in
th-
for that.
my thing with their pay per views is they've had a series of great ones, but the unfortunate part is all these great cards they've managed to put on. There's always been one controversial thing that kind of like overshadows all their good work. Wembley, you had the CM Punk situation. All out covers ago, you had the infamous brawl after the scrum. Revolution, you had the Jericho allegations. It's like you guys are getting in your own way.
That is
There's no
true.
reason why all this little petty middle school shit should be going on.
The fact that y'all trying to be better than WWE is what like I don't like about them. It's like bro, just do y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all
Hmm.
never gonna be able to, be what there is. Like, so it's like, why even try? And then you have the fans out here that try to compete and make it as like, what's the difference between WWE and AEW? That AEW has more aerial assaults, so they like what they, you know what I mean? They can do 6 hurricanranas in 1 minute. Like, but come on, bro.
I've said
WWE
it
shit
many
is
a
like
time.
poetry. Shit is like it's like a movie.
AEW seems like it's just pro wrestling gorilla with an unlimited budget.
I think AEW just got a global reach because they do a good job at featuring talent from across the globe. You know what I'm saying? When you look at their roster, they have a very diverse amount of people, which WWE does too. But AEW got a way of putting these other people on display. Like, you know what I'm saying? Kenny Omega, he's Canadian. They bring in Will Ospreay. You know what I'm saying? They've
You
been
telling me
featuring.
WWE ain't do these type of things before?
Yeah,
With these
but they
I
type of
was
weren't.
saying,
They weren't going
Tyler,
overseas.
Tyler Bay and Pete
huh?
Dunne were European prodigies. Santos Escobar was Phantasm in
Where's
Mexico, a
Gunther
major
from?
star.
Where's Gunther from?
Who?
No, you're right. But what I'm saying, WWE ain't been going overseas. They could have been capitalizing on this, and that's the only reason why
Wait, so you saying
that
that
Wembley.
WWE copied off AEW going overseas?
Let's be honest.
You
I'm be honest. The
crazy if you
press
say
con
that.
the
They
pr-
had
hold
William
on.
Regal, all them young on. Where's William
The,
Regal from?
the press conference shit. WWE definitely jacked that from AEW. They press conference does
Come
look
on,
way better
man.
though.
Or you can make the argument that that was the ESPN move.
And I'm gonna be honest though. Let's take it to Japan though. Japan been doing these press conferences, so a lot of influence comes from Japan. But I didn't really take it like WWE going overseas because to be real, WWF they've been doing overseas, right? Insurrection or whatever,
SummerSlam was there about 30 years ago.
They had
and
Tajiri. They didn't
Saudi.
had niggas like Tajiri early on. They've been having talent from across the globe. HD,
No, but
WWE.
you know where they wanted to go to Saudi. Vince want, and this is where it's a different number. Vince is Triple H is in charge, so now they going to these dope places, France for Backlash. But before, when the war first started, me and Razor was talking about this, Snakes. Yo, Vince was doing Triple H dirty with NXT, sabotaging Triple H so he could lose the war. Like that shit was stupid. He
I mean,
If
Vince.
Triple H
NXT
won.
had kept that
Triple
roster
H
that
won the
they had,
war.
NXT wouldn't have made it out of year 2.
Yeah, I'm glad that Triple H. I mean that Vince is. I didn't listen. First of all, I wasn't aware of all these disgusting things that Vince was on. So it's like
Yeah, he was
they get him out the
sabotaging
way. You know what
trips.
I mean? Like I'm glad that
Yo.
Triple H and the others, the Khan dude and Rock and everybody else on board has control. Like former champions too, former champions that love the game still. You know what I mean? It's always good when you have somebody that actually was in it is at the realm. You know what I mean? Vince could be a little dumb. You do stupid shit. You don't want just want brolic champions.
Yeah.
Like,
All the stars Triple H was building up in NXT, Vince would call them up and bury them, or he would sit there and release them some way. And the only overseas show they did was Saudi, Australia once, and even when they did Australia, I
That was
don't
under
think.
Hunter.
Yeah, they didn't feature no. Oh, what was the main event? Triple H and Undertaker one last time or whatever. End of an era match.
Oh, the Saudi match?
That was Saudi because I think
It
Saudi
was
was.
DX versus Brothers of Destruction.
But the other one was Super Showdown, Triple H and
Oh,
Undertaker, where they said end of an era match, and that one was I think Australia or some shit like that.
that was Mania.
No, watch, go look. I could send it to you. I'll send it to you in the DM right quick.
also, we gotta give a lot of credit to this new production. You know what I mean that they're using. You know what I mean. Vince was, I guess, attached to this Dundee that he wasn't like. The shots we're getting now is amazing. Just to display.
Yeah, yeah. The shots that they doing right now is crazy.
Stuff that wouldn't have happened with Vince. Wouldn't have happened at all. We'd have never had the camera come from the back to the. You know what I mean? Vince back there eating crackers and drinking water. Like they would have never showed us all that. Like
The Super Show, and that was that Goldberg Fiend match.
Oh yeah, they was billing it as the last time ever, right? Triple H and Undertaker last time ever.
I said part of me thinks that was the I said the match for Triple H blood is tricep, and you got Shawn Michaels saying, "What's wrong for this shit?"
Crazy.
What does AEW have going on in the same realm of this bloodline Cody Rhodes stuff? It's like, what do they have going on their program that have you invested just as much as what WWE has with Monday and Friday comes on?
I can list off what they could have had. That might be easier.
They shot themselves in the foot. They had MJF was the hottest thing for them.
And they broke them.
They broke them. They did the devil storyline. Where's Adam Cole and
that shit was terrible.
What are they doing?
Terrible reveal. Everything that was terrible. That's one of the worst factions. What was that? What was that? They missed on that. That was a bad swing and miss.
You had a chance to rebuild Wardlow, and you pissed it away in less than a month.
Yeah.
They don't know what to do with that, man. Give WWE Wardlow, man. That nigga be
give him Wardlow, give him Hobbs, get the whole Undisputed Era again. They'll show you I was done.
That's insane. What else they do? I mean, another shout out to like the storyline of Swerve and Samoa Joe doing. But I feel like outside of that, I'm not really invested in anything else.
Swerve carrying right now.
Yes, Swerve is probably the only thing that AEW has that WWE doesn't. That's it.
Swerve is carrying, man. Him and Samoa Joe is definitely one. I could definitely agree. That's a dope one. That's a dope matchup. What they got going on, their storyline's dope.
You know what I enjoy about Swerve?
Yeah,
his character's giving me like he don't give a fuck vibes. Like, and like you said, that's something WWE is missing. Like, I don't really see nobody gritty like that on the roster right now. It'd be dope if he spin the block and go back to WWE too. I don't know how long he under contract though.
His boy's in charge.
You know who else wasted their time in AEW? Daniel Bryan, and I hope he comes back. His contract is up, I believe, in September or something like that.
Well, he said he's retiring this year too.
You know, there's a way to bring people out of retirement, give them that real WrestleMania retirement match.
We came a long way from yes chance, man. We do not need to spam this yes shit for another year at WWE. Y'all want to hear yes again?
Only for the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I just don't like seeing. I don't like seeing runs.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. I like Hale Bryan in WWE too, though. Like when he was trolling with that World Championship made out of like
Fickle.
Yeah, he's a troll too.
Let's
He's
talk
a good
about
troll.
these hidden gems, man. WWE been dropping with Uncle Howdy and these glitches on the screen. You forgot about us. The Twitter getting hacked. 12 hellos. How do y'all feel about this? Like, where y'all think WWE is going with this? Do y'all see a new Wyatt fraction coming?
So, Bo Dallas has been teasing this on YouTube for quite a while now. He picked up that channel that Bray had called It Begins Again, and then morphed into his own channel called Dreadmere, which he's been teasing as his new character. Right. Essentially, it's going to be his theme. They have touched on the new Wyatt 6. He's spoken a lot about two people, Karrion Kross and Alexa Bliss. So, who knows who the other three are, or if there's another four more, but I'm all in on that. I'm sold.
I see
Bo's been in the gym, so he look kind of jacked right now.
I was gonna say it. You were gonna find my page earlier. I seen a video of Braun out. You know what I mean, with the people. Braun looks like the old Wyatt Braun, like the beard, the way his beard looks and everything. He looks like he's fixing up to go back to that. If they could somehow reinvent that, I think the fans is gonna love that, man. Bo being in that position, Alexa Bliss, you know what I mean? She was a part of that too.
I think they got her under contract too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Braun Strowman. I'm waiting for him to get back to that real monster among men. You know what I'm saying?
I know he's leveling up from a neck surgery too.
Yeah, give him, especially in that position. It'll give him a chance to not have so much one-on-one matches. He could come in and do some work. You know what I'm saying?
I love the new Wyatt idea. I love it. I think that'd be amazing. To add some more flavor to the game. You got the bloodline and everything running around there. You got the wild ass Wyatt family. Like, leave them alone. You know what I mean? Like, what would happen if the Wyatt family run into the bloodline? Like, shit get real sadistic. Like, you feel me? Like, I love that. Like, we
Take
need
out the
shit
whole
like that.
take out the whole Judgment Day. You heard?
I love when WWE
Mhm.
had like a sadistic ass faction going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like some wild, wicked niggas. Like, I love that shit.
What was once old is now new again. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's very
Right.
interesting to see what Bo Dallas could see, like the vision for him and his brother's idea. Like it's gonna be crazy to see that unfold.
I think the documentary did a lot for it too. I think the documentary kind of like grabbed everybody, and it's like, you know what? Whatever Bo do,
Mhm.
we with it. Where you at, Bo? You know what I mean? And that's
Hmm.
amazing.
Oh yeah,
This man can be on the freeway and punch a newborn puppy. They'll still love him.
Yo, he at the Hall of Fame talking. You kind of hear Bray hear him, like you hear him, like sounding like you
Yeah.
hear Bray. You know, like yeah, that's gonna be fire. Like them little, you forgot about us. These little glimpses and shit. I'm like, okay, I see what y'all doing, Triple H.
yeah, that's definitely special right there. I see like if they do that, they don't even have to go anywhere anywhere near championship gold. I feel like
You don't even need it. Like I said, some folks they don't ever need a belt. This new Bo Dallas character, he don't need it, especially not even now. Let him do his thing. The
so.
numbers will speak for themselves.
I know he was teasing bringing like a different character. Do you think he comes as Uncle Howdy, or do you think he got a different entity in mind?
He's got the Dreadmare.
Mm.
Yo, he might be coming at some shit that's unstoppable, unremovable. That man got the system hacked.
He he
Like that
he
man got
he
the
has
system
teased a
hacked,
couple
man.
maps on his YouTube. He's got some stuff cooking.
That YouTube channel is interesting too.
Yeah, it is.
So I think we covered up everything. You said UFC's on today too, right? We're gonna pivot to some
That's gonna
UFC.
be a great card. I definitely that's gonna be dope tonight. Definitely from the
Yeah,
beginning, the
yeah, it
first
is.
fight is crazy. The first fucking fight.
Yeah, Razor, if you don't mind, take nah I mean, run down that call for us. Let us know so.
I mean, I know you and I touched on there something regarding the main card. There is something that's in question regarding Max Holloway just engaged at the time of this airing. Hopefully that match is still on because that's gonna be one hell of a BMF bout. Other than that, you got Cody Branch and Bo Nickel. Bo Nickel's one of Dana White's new up and comers. That's gonna be a big stand and bang fight. Then after that you have Armin I don't want to butcher his name, Sarukian versus Charles Oliveira. Oliveira's trying to get after that belt, so I mean he's that would be a quick work for him. I already know that. And then into the co-main, you have. I think this is the first time you have two Chinese women on the essentially the marquee main event situation with Yan Zhaozan and Zhang Weili. That's
Okay.
gonna be a strong contention. That could go either way in my book. And then the match everyone's talking about: Alex Pereira versus Jamal Hill. And I find that most fascinating because Drake put a pretty hefty bet on old Poatan. If you guys
Mm.
haven't saw that yet. So will the Drake curse be in effect tonight? We shall see.
It looked like it's gonna be crazy. A little entertaining call. So that other Max Holloway fight, you said that was for the
The
BMF.
BMF belt.
Okay, that little extra belt that they have. And the rest of the fights, any of them for a championship, or they just contenders?
I think it's just the co-main and the main. The rest are just contender fights.
Mm.
But with the Bone Nickel fight, I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to make a claim at a top 5 or top 10 if he's not already ranked after that fight. Because he could be something. He just needs to get that chip on his shoulder to where he just gets more dialed in.
I'm not gonna lie to. I haven't even been keeping up with UFC, but this merger between them and WWE, I feel like it's making me just want to keep an eye on what's going on. I've been in tune with like main fights when like them super fights go on. I'll catch what's happening, but I haven't been keeping up. Like some of these people, I'm not too familiar with Bo Nichols. So now that you mentioning him and saying he's one of Dana's up and comers. I want to see if he's one of those because I be having theories. Some people get force fed and they give him these
Dana be
opponents.
having them fight contenders. Them shits be crazy. Them
Yeah, I
Hmm.
need
shits
to
be
watch
crazy.
those.
Oh, just Conor McGregor versus forgot son that team shit. What's his name?
Oh,
It was
Michael
supposed to be
Chandler.
yeah, it was supposed to be like the end. I mean, they fight each other or some shit like that. I remember I watched that series. That series was crazy, bro. They was trying to kill each other.
Yeah, see, I
I'll
used to
say,
yeah, that's like them old ones they used to do back in the day with like Rampage Jackson.
Yeah,
Rashad Evans,
Or what they used to call him before though, the Ultimate
the
Fighter.
Ultimate Fighters. That's
Yeah.
still going on.
Okay, so now they got two, the Contender and the Ultimate Fighter.
The Ultimate Fighter, the Contender Series.
Okay,
For those
okay,
that may
okay.
not know, current world champion Sean O'Malley came from the Contender Series not too long ago, and look
Yeah,
at him now.
I remember seeing one of his early fights too, and I was like, damn, like the way he fight is kind of like I see him going crazy, and then he ended up being world champion. I'm like,
breaking
damn,
news. Breaking
A lot
news.
of
Ricky
folks
Rose.
making comparisons to Anderson Silva with him.
what's the breaking news?
Ricky Rose has entered the beef. The J.
Oh
No,
Cole
wait,
Kendrick festivities. Rick Ross has entered the chat. He is now finna drop a bomb. He has put out a snippet. He's in the booth. Yeah,
he
we
put
here.
a snippet
Hip
out.
hop is back. Hip hop is back. Let's get it. I'm here for it.
Oh,
ooh,
Drake up 1-0, by the way, on Kendrick. By the way,
I ain't
you
gonna
got it.
lie, that was part of what we had to talk about too. So I kind of want to talk about that. Like J. Cole to me, I'm not even like I'm gonna be honest. I always respected him as a lyricist. His style of music wasn't always for me because I'm gonna be real. I'm not the type when I listen to music, I want to get away from all the negativity sometimes. So I just listen to feel good music. Like I'm listening to music that get the girls moving, that get the guys vibing, blunts in the ear, cups in the ear. So I'm not. Oh, I don't always want to think. This is where I'm getting at. You know what I'm saying? But I respect they pens. They definitely go up. What J. Cole did, I don't think if I put out a diss record, I'm not taking it back. I'm standing on that. Like it is what it is. Like, I don't know. He takes the record back to the point that like it wasn't like a take back. Like he apologized for the record. I mean, to the point we can't even go listen to it as fans.
Nah, it's still out.
Okay, because I seen news. I haven't somebody on Twitter
You know,
was
niggas ain't
like,
gonna never let that shit go away. He can take that shit off his page all he want. There's gonna be a nigga named Johnson Johnson with that shit on his
oh
page
yeah,
tonight.
with the
Yeah,
yup,
like I
with
don't.
the
Yeah.
upload on the yup.
Uh
So I'm
huh. Uh huh.
so I'm sitting there like, damn. Then you fast forward to that Friday night going into midnight. What happens? We still don't trust you. What? We still don't trust you. So I'm like, oh, I see the name of the. I'm like, damn,
Nah, nigga dedicating 39 songs to you in the span of a week is crazy.
crazy.
Future done
Future is
Then
the
dedicated
king of
2
petty.
projects.
crazy.
He didn't had sneaky features. You know, he didn't had Kendrick shoot on the first one. He didn't had ASAP on this one. Weekend, all them niggas popping shots at my boy.
Got J.
Damn.
Cole on the album somehow.
Yeah, how you get on there? You so scary. You on red leather. You so scary. You on red leather. I just want to say this, Cole, as an MC brother, you disappointed. You's a sucker, man. You look like a
He
fucking
was
sucker
quick with
right
the
now.
white flag.
You look like a sucker right now, and you making Drake look good. Like even if this track ain't up to niggas standings, the fact that he shot his gun is all that we need. Like you quit. You went in the house. So don't come outside now because niggas is outside. You stay in the house, J. Cole. You know what I mean? You stay in the house. That's where you chose to be. It's cool.
Yeah,
It's
for real.
cool.
He entered humble rap territory. Not mumble
Mhm.
rap. No, no, no. Not mumble rap. No, no.
He said humble rap.
Humble rap.
Hey, yo, bro, and I promise you, HD, bro, I like J. Cole as an artist, bro. His album is actually fucking fire, bro. The project he just put out, Might Delete Later, is actually fucking fire. But that whole turn around and take your quote back, that was terrible timing, brother. Terrible.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen anything like it. In the music and hip hop, I've never seen somebody backtrack like that.
I mean,
It's like what?
can you play that Drake track?
Let me see. I'll get that up. Let's see.
I don't know if you care. Like, I don't know if you get flagged for that. Would you get flagged for that for playing?
I mean, I don't think it's even out, right?
Yeah, right. Drake ain't confirmed this leak was really him. That nigga like testing the waters. That nigga smart as hell. That nigga smart as hell. If this is just, let's just say this shit is AI, right? Because he can say it's AI, right? One hell of an AI track. If this
Right.
shit good, all right, I cooked you. But it, like, I could come out anytime and let y'all know this shit is not me and really give y'all the real record. So it's like, it's doing good right now. Like, I don't know if this is really Drizzy. I don't know. I don't know if I can believe that this is really him, bro. This AI shit is sad. Then I gotta even
Let's see.
question it because it's
If
him.
I hit the share screen, let's see if y'all can hear that. Some screens let you share audio. Look for share audio on the next window. I bet. Y'all see it right there, right?
It's called push-ups.
Yeah.
Is this the real version? Not the leaked shit. Don't play that, because that was the one, the MIDI one. That was the one niggas could have shot at. Like, oh, what's this?
You
Don't do
said
that to
push
Drizzy.
up?
Let's not
Yeah,
do
because
that. It's called
he did switch up some lyrics too.
right, and then a mastered version copy came out with the beat more in tune, more edited, and it's like it sounds way better on this beat per se. Like that, you know. It's called push-ups though, like push-ups. Yeah, this is it.
Hey, I could never be nobody number one fan. Your first number one, I had to put it in your hand. You pussies can't get booked outside America for nan. I'm out in Tokyo because I'm big in Japan. I'm the hit maker y'all depend on. Backstage in my city, it was friend zone. You won't never take no chain off of us. How the fuck you big stepping with a size 7 man zone? This the part with the bite, nigga, what's up? I know my picture on the wall when y'all cook up. Extortion, baby, whole career, you been shook up. This top told you drop it, give me 50 like some push-ups. Hood, your last one brick, you really not on shit. They make excuses for you cause they hate to see me lit. Pull your contract cause we gotta see the split. The way you doing splits, bitch, your pants might rip. You better do that motherfucking show inside the bitty. Maroon 5 need a verse, you better make it witty. Then we need a verse for the Swifties. Top say drop, you better drop and give them 50. Pip squeak, pipe down, you ain't in no big three. Scissor got you wiped down, Travis got you wiped down, Savage got you wiped down. Like your label, boy, you in the scope right now. And you gon' feel the aftermath of what I write down. I'm at the top of the mountain, so you tight now. Just to have this talk with your ass, I had to hike down. Big difference between Mike then and Mike now. What the fuck is this, a 20v1, nigga? What's a prince to a king? He a son, nigga. Get more love in the city that you from, nigga. Metro, shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. Yeah, I'm the sixth guy, I'm the front runner. Y'all nigga manager was Charles' little blunt runner. Claim the 6 and you boys ain't even come from it. And when you boys got rich, you had to run from it. Cash blowing, able bread out here tricking. Shit we do for bitches, he doing for niggas. Jets, whips, chains, wicked. Spinning like you tryna fuck, boy, you tripping. Drizzy Chippendale, probably got your bitch Chanel. I just got undone, boy, don't make me at the Chippendale. Rolling loud stage, I would turn, that was slick as hell. Shit'll probably change if you BM start to kiss and tell. Hugs and kisses, man, don't tell me about no switches. I be rocking every fucking chain I own next visit, ayy. I be with some bodyguards like Whitney. Top say, drop your little midget ass, better fucking, ayy. Better drop and give me 50, ayy. Drop and give me 50. Drop and give me 50, ayy. Niggas really got me out here talking like I'm 50. Niggas really got me out here rapping what I'm living. I might take your latest girl and cuff her like I'm Ricky. Can't believe he jumping in, this nigga turning 50. Every song that made it on a chart he got from Drizzy. Spend that little check, you gotta stay up out my business. Nigga, shout out to the hooper that be busting out the gritty. We know why you mad, nigga, I ain't even tripping. All that little heartbroken Twitter shit for bitches. This for all the top dogs, drop and give me 50, drop. And that fucking song y'all got to not start to beef with us. This shit been brewing in a pot, now I'm heating up. I don't care what Cole think, that dot shit was weak as fuck. Champagne tripping, he is not fucking easing up. Nigga calling top to see if top want a piece of up. Top want a piece of up, top want a piece of up. Nah, pussy, now you on your own when you speaking up. You don't roll deep to this, it's not fucking deep enough. Begging cost or not, boy, you not fucking beating us. Numbers wise, I'm out of here, you not fucking creeping up. Money wise, I'm out of here, you not fucking sneaking up. Cornball, your show money. money, merch money feed us. I'ma let you niggas work it out because I seen enough. This ain't even everything I know, don't wake the demon up. This ain't even everything I know, don't wake the demon up. Drop and give me 50, all you fuck niggas teaming up. What type of you smoking on Kendrick? Yeah, drop a 50 bag for the mob in a spot. Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the car. I was really trying to keep it PG.
Man.
Hold on, pause it real quick, HD. My only thing about this track that I heard, Drake, I fuck with you, my nigga. Did he say in this verse, I just got them done, don't make me chip a nail?
A nail. Yeah.
Nah, he's wild. That's AI. That's not Drake. That's not him. That can't be my man, bro. I'm sorry. That's crazy to say, dog.
I ain't gonna lie though. Drake did have the gold nails. He was out here painting his nails. You feel
HD,
me?
if you ever put a diss track on me, say Snake, don't make me chip a nail, bro. I'm coming to see you.
He said, "I'll be at the door."
That's insane. He said, "Yeah,
That's
I just got him
wild, bro. To say
done."
that with confidence, bro, like that's insane.
Yeah, that's insane.
I mean, how y'all rate that track though? How y'all rate it?
The beat was nice.
So I feel like after listening to it so many times, this is one of those it can be like a charged up situation, right? It could be charged up. This is just it. This is the beginning. This is the beginning. Remember when he did the Meek? He dropped charged up. And then back to back was the real like the shit that hit.
Facts.
So I feel like I feel like this right here is dope. He answered back. This is what everybody wanted. Everybody wanted the answer back. You know what I'm saying?
And what, I'm not about to shoot all my darts right here. You ain't get too crazy. I'm letting you know I'm outside though. Act crazy.
Yeah, that's definitely the vibes. That's definitely the vibes.
Listen, K.I., shout out to you. You do a little sneaky, like I get it, like that. Like back in the days, a lot of niggas did like come out with distraction. I mean, all niggas records. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, that route of it, that approach. But Drake coming dolo. That's him by himself, bro. Get in the booth by yourself. Stop all this future like that, all that catchy hook shit to get us in there. Nah. Put your own diss record out, your own creativity. Let's see what you really do. Like we call you one of the most creative people in the world. Let's see it on display, man. Let's really see it. Like,
and I'm not gonna lie, on a whole Ray's on a whole different level. Drake, almost every song he touches be smacking. Like it is wild. Like so I don't know. Kendrick to me, he took too like he do put out fire music, but it's too much time in between. Drake's consistency right now is kind of unmatched. You don't see that.
Yeah, Kendrick about the game a minute, but who didn't Drake run down if this was him in that track? Got Metro, Future, Drake, a little Nesta Cole. I'm pretty sure I heard a shout at our boy Abel in there too, a couple bars.
Yo, he
said everybody.
That nigga even shot at John Morant. My boy from Memphis doing the gritty. Like, why you shoot at? He must have cracked my nigga John Morant, baby. I don't even want to put that speculation out there.
And John hit the 50. Why you say fuck me for?
What? I think he dissed Ross too. Quick little 8 in and out. Like, yeah, he was in and out, just slapping niggas and moving on. Like, yeah.
I feel like
the ball is in your court.
people be taking shots at Drake and shit. So it's like, fuck it. Like he only right for taking his shots back. You know what I'm saying? Like people want him to stay quiet, want him to answer, and then when he answer, he kind of shake the room with certain shit. So it's like,
see what he did the Meek career, bro. He put Meek like into a different dimension to where like we don't even look at Meek the same today. I love him, but he's just since that situation, he's been making a lot of changes. But
his trajectory definitely been different since then.
Yo, Kendrick, if Drake could do this to Kendrick, what he did to Meek, oh my God, that nigga might be the GOAT.
Man,
but
I mean,
the way y'all niggas speak on K-Dot, I'm expecting some lyrical fucking assassination on the way.
Anything.
I'm expecting some godly shit coming from Kendrick, bro.
I mean, what could they
Dr.
really?
Dre or something. He get with Dr. Dre, like he do some LA, some classic shit, like some like undeniable shit.
It would have to get to that level right there because I don't think him just spitting bars over a dull beat gonna be enough for a reply. Again, this is why I say back to back. When Drake did back to back, that shit had a whole aura to it. Like you started thinking the Chicago Bulls when you thought about any championship team when they went back to back. Like, oh, you like, oh yeah, nah, he ready to win this war right here.
Now is where it gets interesting.
He said, I'll take Wayne and Ludacris, keep Ross. I'm screaming. My chat going wild. Rick Ross, I don't know. Everybody like I was just talking about this shit. Yo, Goldie, I appreciate the bits. I talked about this with my fellas earlier. Like when you talk about hip hop music, there's preference. Like people be talking luxury rap. Like if you don't aspire for luxury shit or you don't care about it, then them bars ain't really gonna hit, or you don't care about them and shit. Some people just want to vibe. Some people don't want to think. You know what I'm saying? Or if you talking about
If
that's
you're a
related.
real MC, bro, and you don't fuck with Ross, something wrong with you. Ross be flowing. Ross has never really dropped a bad diss track either, going back to the 50 days. Like, you know, if you really want to be honest, 50 kind of just like chilled on him because that nigga was ready. Like Ross on some shit too. Like, let's be real. Ross was putting his hands up. Let's be real. If he was outside, you know. Ross ain't lose for real. You know what I mean? 50 was doing some disrespectful shit, but Ross was dumping back. So I gotta say, Ross is up for shit like this. I could see Ross. Yo, Ross in that little clip, he taking that white boy angle too. Like you a white boy, like he taking that white boy angle on Drake. Like you a white the kid.
I don't know, man.
Crazy. Drake done gave all these niggas number ones though, man. That's one thing they can't deny, man. He done gave all
I
these
think
niggas number ones.
I think Drake's upside is that because he's always looked at like an outsider to hip hop or rap. Once he puts out a fire track, it's like anything subpar coming from anybody else, it's like, yeah, he's winning this. You got to come back harder. Like this is the guy that y'all disrespecting, and he's going flaming y'all. So that's what I think. Like,
I'm definitely interested to see how the weekend put something on because when he's on his shit, he did time to serenade you while he's fucking your bitch on the studio.
Busta Rhymes, little rap circle around all them. I've been saying this too. Busta don't get his like he do get his flowers as a legend and shit, but I'm saying like there's certain people that's more glorified than others when we talk about this GOAT shit, this the best rapper alive shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, let's put things in perspective. Like, even when Lil Wayne was saying that he was the best rapper alive, we was really saying that, you know what I'm saying? We all felt he was, but there was other legends still doing their thing that did it before him, doing it during. You know what I'm saying? So that shit is all to me. That should be preference. But this battle shit, this like how these artists be sitting here getting to diss tracks, ain't never gonna be nothing like them G Unit errors. Them G Unit diss.
I'm gonna come
I'm
clean, like right. I'm in the COVID era, 2020. He was privy to get that versus era, was like versus like all our legends. You know what I mean? Went up head to head.
mhm.
Swizzy, I need to holler at these two right here. We need to bring. I know we back outside, we free, but listen, need to get them two niggas in the Coliseum, Drake versus Kendrick on the verses. We need that. We need that energy. Fuck this studio shit. Get these niggas up close in front of each other, spitting they shit. You know what I mean? Pay these niggas whatever. Like that'd be historic if Swizzy and them could come back. New verses, Drake versus Kendrick. That should stop the world. I'm gonna come
Look, you
clean.
said classic diss songs, hit them up.
Who do you have judging
Email.
him?
You said judging?
Yeah, who do you have judging him?
Yo, I'm gonna be real, bro. Just like you like just like Dipset and the Locks, bro. Just let them niggas go. You feel me? Like the people gonna tell who won. Like, you know what I mean? Like certain niggas hits might sound different performing it. Then you got that aspect of niggas not using their songs in the background to help them. Niggas is really rapping it. Like Kendrick give me that he know all his lyric type vibes. So you don't need all you need is the beat. That shit means something. Like, yo, that nigga smoking you. Drake got the hits, but that nigga K Dot killing this nigga with this. You know what I mean? Like, I want
The
to
artistry of it.
Michael MC.
yeah.
And then you see that's what make it more special. Like that to me, that's grand stage shit right there. Like what you said, the Locks and Dipset did. That was crazy because I'm not gonna lie, like part of me wanted Dipset to win because from Harlem, and then I didn't think though that they was gonna outclass them like that though. Like I knew, like I knew they had the lyrics, right? Like I knew,
like we knew they could win, but like that shit had a. They try to like throw Dipset catalog away. Like they try to like make I'm not with that. They try to like really diminish what they ever
won that
done.
shit by himself.
Yeah, that was
crazy.
special. Cam was up there by himself. Really, he's fucking 1 against 5, man. Joel's and them niggas was fucking high and doing stupid shit.
And Fab did this shit, and Jada did this shit. The Fab on a low key, like
Smoke
was playing.
Fab. He's some smoke Fab. Fab didn't know what songs to choose to bring up there to battle Kiss with. He brought the terrible 20-pack. That nigga Kiss smoked him. I remember that.
That shit crazy. So like when I think of like these are light jabs, what's going on, and that's why I appreciate like so Kendrick threw a little song. This is what we hearing from Drake. That shit light, but it's more. So as a fan, you get to appreciate the vibe. Like, oh, they going crazy. Like,
right.
They really just jumped Drake. You heard? So I ain't gonna lie. I was joking with my guys. I'm like, yo, bro, they jumped Drake. So even if this shit wasn't AI, bro, it's AI Drake and Drake versus everybody, bro. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's it. They said then jump Drake, bro. They jumped somebody that they claim they ain't even jumpable, or he don't need to be jumped, and they jumped him. I see, yo, it was crazy. They put a picture up Metro Boomin. He put a picture up on Twitter. Said the biggest 3, him, Future, and The Weeknd. So it's like this whole they really just trolling.
The Weeknd don't sit his ass down. Like Weeknd, man, like everybody can there be. Like, you just doing entrance with WrestleMania, man. If you don't sit down, man, like why are you in this, bro? Like sit down, man.
Man, that shit funny as hell. Let's see. Oh, I think Academic still sitting. Let's see if he's still live. That shit crazy.
Smaller than your father knows, nigga. I don't follow you, nigga, because you sent the motherfucking cease and desist to French Montana, nigga.
Oh my God, Ross is in that bag. Oh
that
my
God. That wasn't the same white boy that I seen, nigga, when we were making them early records, nigga. When you were happy to be.
Yo, chat, I'm torn. I love
Ricky, who hurt you?
Ross sounded made the record. He sounded like that.
It sounds good, but I'm mad he made it. Because right now,
This is
Drake
it.
He just fired back in an op. Everybody just chill out for a bit. Let him deal with this op. Just let him deal with this one op. He about to crush Kung Fu Kenny. Chill out. We don't need no more distractions. Ross, you couldn't wait to drop this? You gonna drop it right away?
We speaking directly.
Oh,
if
this
we
is it.
keeping it gangster, when you see me, you check me.
By the way, I got a lot of respect for a lot of rappers, but I got one guy. He's my favorite person to rap on any song. His name is Rick Ross.
Drake.
Oh,
I ain't gonna lie. Yo, hold on real quick. My bad, y'all. I got a little excited. I just want to say this. Yo, the fact that it's Drake versus the Avengers says a lot, bro. Like, he got to go against all these niggas, though. Come on, bro. Come on. The bitches love a nigga that's getting attacked. Like, why y'all all going at him? He about to get way more hoes off this. You know how that be. Bitches be like, why everybody hate him? Shit, I'm fucking with him then. Like, you know what I mean? Like, y'all crazy. So this is Ross. Wow. Ross shot back very fast, too, the same day.
look at that. Look at that line right there. Cause remember, I wanted to ask you this. Did Drake elevate some of them? And this is Ross answering. Let you DM my hoe, but I got bitches you can't. Let you get on my songs. It was good for your face. Now, bitch nigga, it's on. Ain't no room for debate. let you get on my songs. It was good for your face. This is a point when people still ain't feel like Drake was believable. Now, hold on. Let me play devil's advocate. I'm just reading and saying what was in the time and place. Because I do think Drake was going off on them fucking verses. Aston Martin music. I'm on one. Drake was wilding. Drake was wilding. But let's hear this shit, y'all.
That operation to make your nose smaller than your father knows, nigga. I don't follow you, nigga, cause you sent the motherfucking cease and desist to French Montana, nigga.
Oh,
You said the police, nigga, hated on my dog project.
not
That
that
wasn't the same white boy that I seen, nigga, when we were making them early records, nigga. When you were happy to be around, nigga, seeing niggas holding them sticks. Yeah, you old motherfucking stun of your life, nigga. Give Weezy some more money, nigga.
Now
hold
pause this real quick. HD,
Everybody
pause this. Pause this. This nigga is talking greasy. Greasy.
Gloves are
he's
off.
talking the greasiest out of everybody so far. Badly. Nah, Ross. Oh my God. What?
He said,
Hold on,
fuck the gloves, we're going back with this bitch.
Wait. So he's talking about, all right, so you gotta remember the record that came out on French Montana's recent album that now has Weezy on the verse, but it was originally had Drake on the verse. Y'all remember?
Uh-huh.
That man again go, man, I forgot how it go, but I know what song I'm talking about. Drake was originally on that. So I guess that's why he got took off, because Drake said the season that says about that verse. Like, oh my God, this is getting spooky now.
bro. I ain't gonna lie. That is crazy.
Ross might be up. Oh my God, can Drake hand K-Dot? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, they getting wild. The gloves are off.
There's an annotation to this says Ross could be alluding to the song Big Pun featuring Drake that was initially meant to be on French Montana's Mac and Cheese. A snippet of the song was leaked in 2023, and then in full in December. It was believed that the song was produced by Metro, and a possible reason why Drake sent a cease and desist. Drake was supposed to be on Mac and Cheese 5? Drake, Mac and Drake, Big Pun.
Yeah, shout out to Act, man.
that nigga act be glazing Drake bad.
Yo, he funny as hell. Mac and Cheese 5.
He gonna lose this shit right now.
Yo,
Wait, Drake was on this?
Yeah. Okay, girl, all that ass underneath that waist with the face, girl. Niggas can't just get the home base over date, girl. Taking all them shots to the face. Gotta pace, especially when you got.
I'm screaming.
That nigga act be glazing bad.
Drake and friends. I think they're friends. They seem like they're locked in. They call each other sniper
That nigga
buddies.
scared
They
for
all
Drake.
fuck
Then I'm
on
like,
bitches.
please don't let this be.
Why the hell would Drake have to send a cease and desist for French not to put out a record that, for whatever reason, whether it's Metro or not, Drake didn't want out? If Drake and French are locked in, tied up like shoelaces, just tell him, bro, I don't. Okay, yo, I'll give you another record. Don't put that one out. A cease and desist tells me that maybe they weren't on the same page, or French was like, nigga, I'm putting it out anyway. And Drake is like, I got to resort to the legal remedies, which is cease and desist, then possibly, a lawsuit or something like that, and get an injunction to take it down. Wow, what the fuck?
You want to be a nigga anyway, nigga. That's.
By the way, I got a lot of respect for a lot of rappers, but I got one guy. He's my favorite person to rap with on any song. His name is Rick Ross.
His name is Rick
You
Ross.
want to be a nigga anyway, nigga. That's why you had operation to make your nose smaller than your father knows, nigga. I don't follow you, nigga, because you sent the motherfucking cease and desist to French Montana, nigga. You said the police.
Talk about that. The surgery part is crazy.
Yo, niggas saying you had to go get surgery to make your nose smaller than your father's nose is insane.
Yo, you heard how he said it though? Like, there's some real sting on that. Like,
That's that shady influence right there. Hit him where it hurts.
yeah, I'm gonna tell you, dog. Even if this shit made up,
Yo, that's the illest shit I ever heard right now. I ain't gonna lie. That nigga Ross said that shit so gangster. Nigga says we got a fucking surgery to make your nose your father's nose.
oh, nigga.
What?
Insane, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Ross is losing it, bro. Boy, you heard that, bro? Man, I'm trying to tell y'all, chat, man. This
On
is
my dog
crazy.
project. That wasn't the same white boy that I seen, nigga, when we were making them early records, nigga. When you were happy to be around, nigga, seeing niggas holding them sticks. Yeah, you old motherfucking stun of your life, nigga. Give Weezy some more money, nigga.
Yo, Joe Budden might be right. I might be the mixtape. I just got a text. I don't even know how this person had my number. Benny Boom just texted me. He says, bro, it's Benny Boom.
This shit get good.
Yeah, I know Benny Boom. Well, hip-hop heads would know.
The plot thickens.
The plot thickens. He getting text messages as the show unfolds.
And he says, yo, bro, it's Benny Boom. The Ross beat is from my son, Mini Boom. I don't know if we can find Mini Boom on here, but apparently that's who the beat is from, Mini Boom. Is that his name on here? Mini Boom? Oh, Mini Boom.
Oh.
So this is who made the Ross beat. This is hard as a motherfucker. Yo,
okay.
He's a producer.
Yo, I'm crying.
Salute to this young man then. Oh, wow. Okay. Got a little music tag.
Shout out Benny Boom.
Bro, this
Shout out
got
Benny
it.
Boom.
Shout out Benny Boom, y'all. You feel me? Benny Boom. You feel me?
And they get caught in beats like this.
Yeah. Oh, he's producer Fabio as well? Oh, my God. Yeah, he's a producer. Oh, shit.
Gonna be nasty.
This a nigga who just produced Ross's new song, Dissing Drake. Oh my God.
I need the name of the song, Brody. Yo, act, give up the name of the song, Brody.
Producer Busta Rhymes too. It's fire. God damn. This shit is hard though. I ain't gonna lie to you.
They got
Ross
this on
always
Genius
sounds
already.
like some fucking. I'm
What's
telling
this?
you,
The
a
lyrics
mob
got to
boss,
be
my
on
nigga.
Genius.
It's
He
something
on
about
Genius.
his voice.
A lot of rappers, but I got one guy. He's my favorite person to rap with on any song. His name is Rick Ross.
Maybach
You
music.
ain't never want to be a nigga anyway, nigga. That's why you had operation to make your nose smaller than your father nose, nigga.
Yo, what?
I'm not gonna listen to the way with that live. Drake did not get no.
Yo, that's how he started it off. Oh my God.
That shit got academic
motherfucking
sight.
cease and desist the French Montana, nigga. You said the police, nigga, hated on my dog project. That wasn't the same white boy that I seen, nigga, when we were making them early records, nigga. When you were happy.
Could somebody confirm that French did recent stint of interviews recently, and I know they probably asked him about Drake. What was his demeanor towards Drake? Has he spoken on Drake? And does he still follow Drake? Please, we need all the information.
Followed you, nigga, cause you sent the motherfucking cease and desist to French Montana, nigga. You said the police, nigga, hated on my dog project. That wasn't the same white boy that I seen, nigga, when we were making them early records, nigga. When you were happy to be around, nigga, seeing niggas holding them sticks. Yeah, you old motherfucking stun of your life, nigga. Give Weezy some more money, nigga. Give Rap a Lot some more money, nigga.
That's interesting. He says that.
Yo, chat, if y'all want to join the conversation, we live right now. You feel me? Pull up to the YouTube. Let's get it.
Oh, stun of your life. Now, stun is Birdman. Rick Ross and Birdman, they don't see eye to eye, mostly over beef that happened when Rick Ross inserted himself into the beef with or not beef, but like the issue with Birdman and Wayne. Ross notably went to war for that, or spoke up about it, and people weren't that happy. Okay, or Birdman wasn't that happy. But he's now saying on the record, and he's saying to Drake, you owe your life to Stunner, which is Birdman.
You said the police, nigga, hated on my dog project. That wasn't the same white boy that I seen, nigga, when we were making.
Why does he keep calling Drake white boy? Like, Drake is black.
Them early records, nigga. When you were happy to be around, nigga, seeing niggas holding them sticks. Yeah, you old motherfucking stun of your life, nigga. Give Weezy some more money, nigga. Give Rap a Lot some more money.
Hold on, HD, pause it real quick.
Yeah, biggest.
Yeah, academic is in full defense mode, bro.
Nigga said, why did you say that? He's black. Like,
I'm screaming.
yo, hip hop
The
is
man-
up. It's really up. It's really up, bro. We getting like some shit we ain't expect. Yo, we getting Bloodline, Civil War. We getting the best out of the hip hop niggas. This is a great time to be alive, man. Thank you.
Hip hop is back.
Thank
The beef is back.
Yeah, it's a lot going on. That shit crazy. What I enjoy too, though, is really happening in real time, though. Like people sending shots, firing in the studio right now, releasing tracks. Boom, boom, boom. Like
I
what?
think Ross had this one in the booth for a minute. This is
That's
already pre-made as quick as it came out in my book.
it's crazy. They got
Yo,
pre-made
I feel like the
tracks.
game ain't been really crazy. Like it's submit legacy time. Like you know what I mean? Like you can submit your legacy off shit like this. Ross, like, nah, I ain't with it. I'm on it. Like I fuck with Ross. That nigga don't waste no time, bro.
That shit wow.
And that's real quick. That's kind of why I touched on like the shady influence because it's like Eminem. He's always said, "I got a diss track ready to go for anybody out there in the world. You give me reason this out." Ross had a reason. All right, hit send.
Hell yeah.
Facts.
That's another one. Them beefs even when Eminem was jumping in to help 50, them Hail Marys, all them that shit.
Or
Ain't none of
Ja
this shit
Benzino.
ain't none of this shit indirect either. You know exactly who the fuck he talking about. This shit is right at that boy. Like
I'm here. What's good?
Do it how you
Hell yeah.
want to do it, where you want to do it, anytime you want to do it. I'm ready. I'm ready, white boy. Huh? I know you got your Dockers on with no underwear, white boy. Yeah, you had that surgery, that six
Hold on.
No, hold on. See, now we going into the 50 realm of shit talking. This nigga sounded like 50. The crack ain't even
Nigel said
started.
what, Rick? Yeah, he said it. Yeah, he said
Yo.
it.
Ross, you win. You win.
Wow. He ain't even rap one fucking word yet. He up already. This is crazy.
He's accusing Drake of promiscuous activity. You feel me? This is wild.
Got out the Maybach, hit him with a little pimp hand. All right, I'm daddy.
Nigga said, I know you don't got no drawers, white boy. I know you got no drawers, white boy. Ross is fully locked in. Oh my God.
He waiting for this moment. He's waiting for it.
Yo, bro, what?
This is why I ain't gonna hold you.
At your show, you can't hide it, nigga. White boy.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Academics, you good?
I gotta give Rick Ross
Yeah.
responding in a record time. you see Joe was trying like a little big dog a little bit by like, yo, you wasn't outside when niggas just respond like in 2 hours. You know what I mean? But shit, I'll be honest with you. These days, I think we don't expect niggas to respond in 2 hours. We don't expect people to respond quickly. Rick Ross has done something that is kind of unprecedented. And by the way, we expected everybody else that Drake did other than Kendrick. Maybe they would respond, but it took a while. Wow, that nigga responded quick. Okay, you know, we could obviously try to break down some of these lyrics right here. Obviously, he's, you know, the thing with Ross at times, he's not gonna just, you know, Drake's track was really direct. Very first line to everything else. Ross is always kind of rapping on some cool, suave type of shit, but he gets his point across. Thanks, Marble Flake. Yo, let me tell you. You know, I like there's two rappers I like. Let me see.
This nigga acts now like he's scared to play the record.
This
like he's scared
identifies
to play the record.
He's scared. Yeah, he said, "Oh my God."
Describe the scene so well. They give you. It's like
he looked up at the camera. He started thinking about this shit. He's like, "Oh my God, W." Oh my God.
Oh, I'm dead.
I ain't gonna lie though. Like, if this is clean bean, yo, he wrote this shit today, like almost some troll shit. 50, like you just said, Snakes. He on some 50 response time, nigga. You out there with no underwear. He's on their bodies, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No underwear, white boy. Like
you just
turn
free
that
balling.
Turn that back. Like he's wild.
He just out there free balling.
Calvin in the back going, Ross, don't do it! Don't do it!
I'm screaming.
Oh my God. Boom on here, but apparently that's who the beat is from. Mini Boom. Is that his name on here? Mini Boom?
I followed you, nigga, because you sent the motherfucking cease and desist to French Montana, nigga. You said the police, nigga, hating on my dog project. That wasn't the same white boy that I seen, nigga, when we were making them early records, nigga. When you were happy.
Could somebody confirm that French did recent stint of interviews recently? And I know they probably asked him about Drake. What was his demeanor towards Drake? Has he spoken on Drake? And does he still follow Drake? Please, we need all the information.
Followed you, nigga, because you sent the motherfucking cease and desist to French Montana, nigga. You said the police, nigga, hating on my dog project. That wasn't the same white boy that I seen, nigga, when we were making them early records, nigga. When you were happy to be around, nigga, seeing niggas holding them sticks. Yeah. You old motherfucking stun of your life, nigga. Give Weezy some more money, nigga. Give Rap a Lot some more money, nigga.
That's interesting. He says that. He says you owe Stunner your life. Now, Stunner is Birdman. Rick Ross and Birdman, they don't see eye to eye, mostly over beef that happened when Rick Ross inserted himself into the beef with or not beef, but like the issue with Birdman and Wayne. Ross notably went to war for that, or spoke up about it, and people weren't that happy. Okay, or Birdman wasn't that happy. But he's now saying on the record, and he's saying to Drake, you owe your life to Stunner, which is Birdman.
You said the police, nigga, hating on my dog project. That wasn't the same white boy that I seen, nigga, when we were making.
Why does he keep calling Drake white boy? Like Drake is black.
That's the moment.
Them early records, nigga, when you were happy to be around, nigga, seeing niggas holding them sticks. Yeah. You owe motherfucking Stunner your life, nigga. Give Weezy some more money, nigga. Give Rap a Lot some more money, nigga. White boy. Yeah. Biggest. It's Rose, nigga. We can do it how you want to do it, where you want to do it, anytime you want to do it. I'm ready. I'm ready, white boy. Huh? I know you got your Dockers on with no underwear, white boy. Yeah, you had that surgery, that six-pack going. That's why you wearing that funny shit at your show. You can't hide it, nigga. White boy.
I could definitely just like stunned, like, wow.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
I gotta give Rick Ross responding in record time. You see, Joe is trying to, Joe is trying to like little big dog me a little bit by like, yo, you wasn't outside when niggas just respond like in 2 hours. You know what I mean? But shit, I'm gonna be honest with you. These days, I think we don't expect niggas to respond in 2 hours.
So what if K-Dot and Ross link up and just go at Drake?
Man, that's what it's looking like. That's what it's looking like.
Damn.
I'm not gonna lie though.
Not helping Drake, his bitch ass. Cole is in the house. That nigga Cole scared. It's crazy, Cole. Nigga just took you on tour and all that.
If Drake wins this somehow, is he the greatest of all time?
If this
he'd definitely be up there.
I've never seen nothing like this. You know what this is reminiscent of? That year that Roman Reigns had to defend his title in the Royal Rumble.
Wait, hold on. What? I missed that. I was locked up that year.
Yeah, Roman Reigns had to defend his title in the Royal Rumble.
Nah, yep, I might have to go see that match. Bad. What year was that?
No, 20. Sometime between 2014 and 2017.
Yo, I've never heard that before. That is insane. That's fire too. I gotta see how that happened.
Yeah, so I'm not even gonna rule. I'm not gonna rule with it, but that's what happened. Yep.
So HD. So are you claiming that Drake's Brock Lesnar in this case will potentially be Eminem?
It could be,
because remember when Drake, Wayne, Kanye, and M dropped Forever, M stole that one. And Drake still kind of addressed Eminem at all since then. That was, what, 15, 14 years ago?
That's a good point.
Sometimes you gotta ignore that white boy. You gotta ignore it.
They all said, hey, leave that white boy alone. Don't you even look at that door. Don't breathe near that door.
I ain't gonna lie. When M gets into that bag of
That zone.
yeah,
That's the point of no return.
it's creative shit talk within the means of really rapping. Like you see how Rick Ross is talking in the beginning of this track, and it is making us laugh. Like M would do that within 8 bars on top of another 8 bars. Like that's already a 16. He got 32 loaded for you in one verse. Like
And
this,
not only that, K-Dot, he got Cube in the other back pocket. So
man,
he knows how to end up real quick if they choose to.
I don't know.
And then he's also got the Judo connection with 50 and Game.
Y'all be right back, fellas.
But
All right, brother.
I just think it's to me Drake is really strategic about how he approaches. I think the only one that was really miscalculated, but I think it was only really a hiccup, the Pusha T situation where Pusha T obviously revealed that Drake had a kid and all of that. But I think that was more shock value. It didn't really damage Drake. Like obviously he's still a superstar.
I'm just saying, the me versus everybody, that's a dangerous game to play.
Definitely,
If
especially
he
in
come back, if he come out somewhere near the top, more power to him. But if stuff goes sideways, I don't know.
yeah. I mean, so the only thing that I could see, if Drake doesn't want it to be one versus everybody, he probably gets a real big legend to align on his side, backing him up, giving him his endorsement. Maybe like, let me see, maybe like Lil Wayne or 50 Cent.
I think Kendrick's got at least 50. I mean, I can see him trying to link up with Khaled, but everyone that Khaled fucks with on the other team already.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not quite certain who would try to jump in on that because 50 and Wendell probably say, "No, that's y'all right there."
What if I'm not gonna lie, y'all? Chat. What if Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, all of these guys, Future, they watched WrestleMania, they watched this Bloodline story, and they felt like we got to recreate this. We need to build it because this feels. I'm not gonna lie, this really feels like some real storyline shit unfolding as to where like we waiting to see, like you just said, the surprise. Who's next? Who else is gonna jump into the beef? Who else? It could be a
Who else aside from the heavy hitters that we know are just waiting in the wombs?
yeah, waiting for the moment to strike for sure. That's what I'm thinking about it now.
Where's Travis in on this? What side he on?
Travis, I believe he's on Metro Boom, Future side of them. I seen that
Okay.
Future Travis Scott, he actually let them perform that song at one of his
Oh, that's right. That was right before it dropped, huh?
Yup.
Okay, so honestly, he's got Nicki and Tyga. Tyga, he ain't afraid because him and Kendrick, I could hear them go back and forth for days and days. He'll get down.
But the thing is like Tiger's just gonna get disrespected and like any
Yeah.
he's just gonna get walked, so he's just gonna be like a punching bag. And then I feel like his stock is gonna be like nobody's gonna really care about his presence of like his lyrical stock. Like I think J. Cole, it would have been it right there. It was looking like a tag team match. It was looking like that night that Cody Rhodes came out and he had Brock Lesnar standing next to him. And then J. Cole just
Get him at F5.
yeah,
I'm good.
yeah, I'm good. I'm out of here. I'm doing my own. You thought I was gonna help you? Like, I'm good. So
We're in for some great music this summer.
definitely. I'm kind of disappointed that J. Cole bowed out, but I guess like he could continue to make his humble, like conscious, whatever he's doing.
Yeah, because he
Don't.
Mm-hmm.
it's like that could be the interesting anomaly out of all this. It's like everyone knows how lyrically talented Cole is, but on the flip side, he was the one to acknowledge him as and dub him the big three, and for him to back out this quick, it's just like, what was the point of the previous track?
Right.
And right now, you got Sean in the back just laughing his ass off, going, "Look what I started. Ain't this funny as hell? This is cute right here."
Yep. Yep. Everybody going at each other now. Because these are basically people that Drake had aligned himself with. So now it's like, I guess, in theory, right? Just speaking on now, those connections are cut off. We won't be seeing any Drake and Rick Ross tracks anytime soon. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't mind seeing Jeezy jump in on there for shits and giggles.
Mm. Get like to go against Rick Ross to be,
Hmm.
yeah.
And then you still, I mean, what's Cassidy doing these days? Or Tip?
Shit, not really. No, I haven't really heard them doing anything, but it would have to make sense. Like somebody would have to mention somebody's name, I guess, for it to draw them out, right? Like,
Because
cause that's what
didn't
should happen.
Tip and Ross have some beef back in the day or not?
I believe so.
So I mean, so Drake can maybe have a hand on that if Ross gets more involved in it. You got that. I'm just trying to think because like, ain't no way in hell Drake gonna do this by himself. He's gonna need some help to chip some of them away.
The
To where
only
it's just Drake versus Kendrick.
the only thing that I feel like Drake can get away with it is because regardless of his fan base, it's gonna be his fan base. Like he might lose if he loses this battle, he might lose a few fans that are real lyricists, but I think they would still be on his side. So win or lose, I think he'd be good. But the others that are in question, like the ones below him that's barking up that tree, if this is their chance to strike, they better not miss. Because if they lose, it's only gonna lower their stock down. Like for example, Rick Ross, he just put an album out with Meek Mill, and that didn't sell too well. It doesn't matter if the content is fire. The content could have been fire,
Well,
but the album really didn't sell.
yeah, but Ross, he's I mean, in my opinion, he's been the type similar to Cole. Like if, when he does features, he's a much better act. It's much harder for him to keep an entire record and have it just be consistently stable all across the board. Because aside from what that debut album, what other Ross album really like took off
Right. There's
aside
a
from the
whole bunch.
features?
Yeah, that's the problem with a few like even Kendrick Lamar. I was having this conversation. He had like an album, probably like 22. I forgot the name of it, but it's not really spoken about. At least not in my circle. Nobody really speaks about, you know what I'm saying? So a few of these guys put out albums that are like subpar.
Hmm.
And that's what I'm saying. For me, Drake always could drop a single and it's gonna get spoke about, even if it doesn't have to be lyrical, right? It could be like Kiki, do you love me? And got the whole world making TikToks.
But if you want the mainstream notoriety as well as the lyrical genius, my honest opinion, and I'm sure your chat can debate otherwise, but the real game changer for Drake would be if he can get to Ye before K Dot does.
Mm,
That might be one of Drake's last hopes right there, is if he can get to Kanye West.
mm. Damn. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even think about that one. That's crazy. Cause
Because
they not on
I
good
can't.
terms.
That's what I'm saying. But then again, I don't know where, despite his recent answer, I don't know where Kanye stands on the everyone else's side, the other side either. So it's like that's
Right.
a good combinator. Same thing kind of goes with Eminem. It's like those two names alone could end this real quick because of their lyrical genius.
And that's why I said, remember when I was saying earlier, like he would have to get the backing of like a real big legend.
Hmm.
Because anybody else that's like a peer or that came before him, I don't really think it'll do justice. Like you know, like somebody like a Tiger or even like a Nicki Minaj at this point. Like maybe, but he'll need one of them certified people. Eminem, like you just said, that'd be crazy.
Because the part of it keeps going back to that Forever track that dropped way back when. That those four names alone with Wayne, Ye, and M
Yeah, it was
Like,
like they at that time they were doing like dream matchups, right? Like they'll have
mhm.
the 4 people you would want to hear on the track go off, or like little verses to see who had the best verse on this.
Like again, as often as folks kind of try to disrespect the ciphers and all that, that's how folks back in the days knew. All right, if push came to shove, who can stand toe to toe alongside me on a bar? Boom, boom, boom.
And Kendrick could definitely rap in that. You see, that's what now when we talking about forms of rap, I think that's when it's like it depends, right? Because if you put dudes on one track and tell them to go off, you might see different results. But when
Hmm.
like Drake has his production and he's able to control how his track sounds, I feel like Drake fans are trained to enjoy his music, so he goes to that formula that he knows is gonna slap. You know what I'm saying? Just like Rick Ross kind of did right now. He went to a formula that he knew. Oh, that beat. He didn't just put no, no regular beat on it. He slapped something on it that was like, oh nah, you know it's gonna get crazy.
Yeah, but this is the battle rap territory now. Different game.
Yeah.
It's a whole different rule set.
Yep.
Hey,
They entering territories like on that Drake track that released today. He mentioned Whitney, right? Whitney
mhm.
is the name of Kendrick Lamar's wife. So they entering territories where they taking the gloves off.
Ain't nothing unsafe.
Yeah, they taking the gloves off. We calling people up like, yo, fuck it. He said your name. He said your name. Like, so I could see why I'm gonna hit play on this, see where they at with it.
I don't expect people to respond quickly.
I'm surprised because
Rick
to
Ross
be
has
honest,
done
look, he's
something
been
that
live
is
for
kind of unprecedented.
A
By the way,
minute.
we expected
Yeah,
everybody
6
else that
hours.
Drake this other than
yep, because
Kendrick.
we've been live for
Maybe they would respond when
2
it
and
took a
3.
while.
He's been live
Wow,
for
that nigga
6.
responded quick.
And this is
Okay,
remember when I
you know,
told
we could
you,
obviously try to
remember when I
break
told
down
you I
some
was
of the.
watching it earlier? This is the same person I was watching. I was watching Academics.
Yep.
Yep.
These lyrics right here. Obviously, he's, you know, the thing with Ross at times, he's not gonna just, you know, Drake's track was really direct. Very first line to everything else. Ross is always kind of rapping on some cool suave type of shit, but he gets his point across. Fish tanks, marble yo, let me tell you, you know, I like, there's 2 rappers I like, and let me see, you know, let me know if this identifies with y'all. 2 rappers I like because they describe the scene so well. They give you, it's like some of y'all might not read books, but like if you do read books or whatever, the nigga just describes the ambiance before everything happens. Rick Ross, Cameron does it too. You know what I mean? And there's a few other people, but they'll be like, yo, lime green, like yo, lime green whip, like they'll just give you the setting so vividly, like, oh shit, I know where we're at. Rick Ross does that too. Fish tanks and marble floors, living big and bad. Already you think this is like some
That crack smoke line
like
is
Tony
fire. Crack
Soprano
smoke
type
is
of
the
shit. You feel
exhaust
what I
from
mean?
my
Or Tony
pen and
Montana,
pad.
whatever.
Ghostwriters
Anyway,
get the floss what you could have had.
niggas laugh until they hit with my
They
official
always
jet.
said
Crack
Drake's guilty
smoke
of the
is the exhaust
ghostwriters.
from my pen and pad. The way he sets up like the ambiance and the scene is crazy. Ghost Riders, which I don't like this shit. It's starting to do this again to you, Drake. Ghost Riders, they get to floss what you could have had. Record label taking a loss. Are you in your bag? You a worker wanting to chart. Don't make me laugh. Get the something by my watch. This a different time. Living fine. I'm getting high as your shit decline. Oh, that's kind of crazy. That's a question to be answered and asked. Is the rap industry now believing that Drake is on the decline?
I mean, I've seen Drake make a lot of
Okay.
more appearances
Who
than
believe he moving keys
that I
in
was
his Louis
surprised
V's? I
by.
don't think that's necessarily the Drake. Run up on you and
But I think
snatch
he
your
got
chain.
good stock.
Watch you bitches bleed. I don't think that's the Drake either. Unless niggas really think that they could just.
I wouldn't say so much on the rap
We haven't
decline. I just say much like Beyonce, they're
where he
experimenting in other genres to see how they fare.
Yep.
I mean,
feel the
think about it.
pain and
Taylor
gets
Swift, she
described
made a big
clearly.
country. Now she's the biggest
Easy,
pop star in the world right now. So
ready to
ain't
die.
nothing wrong with experimenting in other
One
venues.
thing I like about Ross, like there's almost like a parallel between where him and Biggie, and that is in almost like these, elegant bars. And I mean, yeah, I guess both of these guys are like overweight, but like, it's
Hold
more
on,
so that
I
like
would just
Ross is
compare
a very astute,
Ross to Biggie on that one.
Say that again.
They just basically put Ross up there with Big.
It sounds like that's what he's alluding to.
I'm just saying that's mighty high praise right there, and that's a testament to Ross's ability as a lyricist as opposed to a rapper. So I mean that's a big shout out right there to Ross right there in my book at least.
I mean, I would have to think long and hard because I feel like like I don't know. I feel like Rick Ross, he definitely had moments that was like, I like these songs. I could sing these songs. I could like these songs. But in terms, like you just said, the lyrics,
Just the skills of being having the verbal gem, the gift of gab.
yeah, the way that Biggie used to piece his bars together, it would be like it just he could talk about 3 or 4 different things, but then it sounds the way that the
He's
transition.
telling the story the whole way through.
Yeah, it was so smooth the transition. So
Like one of his most famous ones, it was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine.
right. Like it just went from one thing to like, but it's there. Like somebody like a casual, like somebody might not know if they would not a hip hop listener. What's Word Up magazine? Like, but for it's still it's hit. Like you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Spectacular type of guy, and that's why I like the records that him and Drake is always curated and created. Like whether we're talking about Aston Martin, Musical Go Roses, these records, are it always feels like you're like a bougie upper echelon nigga. You get what I'm saying? Okay, run up on you and snatch your chain, watch you bitches bleed, feel the pain, and just describe when you really ride. Either you niggas getting money or ready to die. Okay, obviously that's a biggie thing. B.I.G. give a fuck if you Chi. You got it, and you keep it tucked if you be by me. Do the job, better known as a Charles Schwab. Double R's spread through the yard, and I swear to God, pop a perk for the field. This is the chorus. Pop a perk for the field. Go and count me a mill. Kill you niggas for free. Do it all for a thrill. Niggas leaking their records, which, by the way, this is how you know this was recorded after Drake's record came out. Niggas leaking their records when we speaking directly. If we keeping it gangster, when you see me, check me. Now, this is a little bit questionable, and I'm like, is Ross on that with Drake? I'm still trying to figure out where their issues is. Like, obviously, we're gonna get to in the outro, but if we keeping it gangster,
Rick Ross is the new Biggie. I'm screaming.
Then now that some more disrespect, white boy, I see you.
I'm not gonna contest that.
Yeah, check. Then he says, getting bullied. Don't walk up on me because the clip is fully. Niggas pussy. Don't want to push me. I'm like, really, Woody? Like his moves. But he never had to fight in school. Always ran. Another nigga had to write your grooves. I'm going to be honest with you. If Ross really penned all this shit, and we all know Ross is like, the nigga talks like he's doing a verse. So, like, nobody's ever accused Ross of having a ghostwriter, nothing like that. If Ross penned this shit in 2 hours today, my nigga, not even penned it, recorded it, got it mixed and masters, and somehow sent to me, that's genius. I gotta be honest.
Put Ross on the rush for if that's true.
Don't want to push me. I'm like, really, Woody? I like his moves, but he never had a fight in school. Always ran to another nigga that had to write his grooves. What I mean, that's kind of like hinting at ghostwriting, but whatever. Flow is copy and paste. Wheezy gave you the juice. Another white boy at the park that want to hang with the crew. Something like dyed denim. I think this was
Hold on.
I forgot what that is. And the only person I know who.
So Ross basically got everything on this except the whole Degrassi bullshit when he was the TV star. He done covered everything in this already.
Yup. Let me get my man Snake Eyes back up here. Yes, sir.
Snake was good, brother.
Yes, sir. Say you got your joint on mute.
I did have it on mute, pardon me. Yo, did y'all hear the actual dish from Ross?
We're just going through the run back right now.
What's the
I just sent it to you, HD. I just sent it to your phone, gang. Yo, he talking crazy. Damn.
Champagne moments. All right, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta see who is uploaded, bro.
Ack ain't trying to play this.
He not. He politicking right now, you heard? He reading lyrics. He talking. Like,
he hitting the can. We all just get along.
yeah, like
Real shit, dog. That nigga Ross is wilding. What's going on?
Fish tanks and marble floors living big and bad. Niggas laugh until they hit with my official jab. Crack smoke is the exhaust from my pen and pad. Ghost writers, they get the floss, what you could have had. Record label taking a loss, are you in your bag? You a worker on the chart, make me laugh.
Hold on,
Fish tanks.
Hold on.
Okay.
Ross
Fish
talking,
tanks,
dog.
let's get it.
Fish tanks and marble floors living big and bad. Niggas laugh until they hit with my official jab. Crack smoke is the exhaust from my pen and pad. Ghost writers, they get the floss, what you could have had. Record label taking a loss, are you in your bag? You a worker on the chart, don't make me laugh. Get the mind, tell by my watch, this a different time. Living fine, I'm getting high as your shit decline. Who believes he moving keys in his Louis V's? Run up on you and snatch your chain, watch you bitches bleed. Feel the pain or just describe where you really ride. Either you niggas getting money or ready to die. B.I.G. or give a fuck if you T.I.Lee. You got it and you keep it tucked if you be by me. Do the job, better known as the Charles Schwab. Double R spread through the yard and I swear to God. Pop a perk for the field, go and count me a meal. Kill you niggas for free, do it all for the thrill. Niggas leaking their records when we speaking directly. If we keeping it gangster, when you see me, you check me. White boy, I see you. Yeah. Check. Getting bullied, don't walk up on me cause the clip is fully. Niggas pussy don't wanna push me, I'm like, really? Would he? Like his moves, but he never had a fight in school. Always ran, another nigga had to write your grooves. Flow was copy and paste, Weezy gave you the juice. Another white boy at the park wanna hang with the crew. Pulitzer Prize winner, switching up like dyed denim. Get incentives for all the killings while we ride rentals. Look me right in my face, he beginning to shake. Told you niggas stay scheming, I predicted my fate. Got more money than you, fuck you want me to say. 50 mils for the crib, where you want me to stay. I can shoot up the block, I got bitches to pay. Let you DM my old, but got bitches you can't. Let you get on my songs, it was good for your face. Now bitch nigga is home, and no room for debate. Pop a perk for the field, go and count me a meal. Kill you niggas for free, do it all for the thrill. Niggas leaking their records when we speaking directly. If we keeping it gangster, when you see me, you check me.
By the way, I got a lot of respect for a lot of rappers, but I got one guy. He's my favorite person to rap on any song. His name is Rick Ross.
You ain't never wanted to be a nigga anyway, nigga. That's why you had operation to make your nose smaller than your father nose, nigga. I don't follow you, nigga, cause you sent the motherfucking cease and desist to French Montana, nigga. You said the police, nigga, hated on my dog project. That wasn't the same white boy that I seen, nigga, when we were making them early records, nigga. When you were happy to be around, nigga, seeing niggas hold.
I got a confirmation I'm the only one with it.
You old motherfucking stun of your life, nigga. Give Weezy some more money, nigga. Give Rap a lot some more money, nigga. White boy, yeah, biggest. It's Rose, nigga. We can do it how you want to do it, where you want to do it, anytime you want to do it. I'm ready. I'm ready, white boy. Huh? I know you got your Dockers on with no underwear, white boy. Yeah, you had that surgery, that six-pack on. That's why you wearing that funny shit at your show. You can't hide it, nigga. White boy.
You know, it's ironic that Academic made the comparison to Big because that was a big type flow.
And the beat, it kind of felt like something that Big would just flow over to. That's whack. I'm not gonna lie, Ross put that fast.
Very bad, bro.
He said we ain't doing that backboard bullshit. I'm gonna just drop it right now. What up?
That was crazy. I mean,
You're right.
who do you see anybody else jumping into the ether realm? Like, this is crazy.
It all depends on who
get
Drake
signed
wants
in
to
there.
tag in.
Yo, Wayne ain't have so many ties. I'd be like, Wayne, get with Drake, man. Show niggas, man. At the end of the day, it's Young Money. You niggas got my nigga Drake fucked up. You know
He need to
what
Or
something.
like me, as you talked about earlier, who's they get to Kanye West first?
Kanye. If they get if Kendrick and them get the Kanye,
It's Dunzo.
I ain't gonna lie, Drake's in trouble. It's good. That's what Drake wanted. He wanted Drake versus everybody. He probably ain't think that through.
That's it. Kanye West, Eminem. I'm sure Push T probably want to be petty, get on a couple tracks real quick. Joey Crackhead, basketball, throw a few shots here and there.
Man,
It's gonna
I
get
don't know if
good.
he'll be successful, but I don't know if Drake also remains the same artist going forward.
I think he's too big to fail.
No, I'm not saying he won't be on top, but being the same artist where he's unilaterally and
who the hell he on the
universally
phone with?
the guy who you know saying he made this line about Kendrick where he's like, yo, they love me more in your city than you, and I'm like, well, I don't know if that's the case there, but I'm pretty sure in Mexico they probably love him more than Peso Pluma. No disrespect to Peso Pluma, I know he's huge over there, but it's just like this guy's an international type of guy where it's like Drake, like if you were around a bunch.
He talking some bullshit on the phone right now. I don't even know who he on the phone with.
I'm trying to hear the voice.
Right?
Yep.
I'm wondering if any of this makes Drake not the guy who is palatable to everybody, and just through them saying, yo, we don't fuck with this guy. This guy is like, I don't know.
I think that's going to depend on the music he comes out following the dust settling. And if he comes out with music that resonates with people, he'll be good. That's what I think. I don't know that you can. I mean, yeah. And here's the thing: the flip side of that argument is him. Like, I don't want to say regaining his position because he's the number one guy right now. But you look at the last 3 to 4 years, he hasn't been as dominant as he was around 2018. Like I saw this interview you did with Vlad where you guys were going back and forth, and you were talking about Scorpion and
it's not Nori, is it?
The album where he had the biggest hit.
Who?
That's not Nori, is it?
I don't know. I'm trying to see in the comments if somebody on.
And then In My Feelings, a couple weeks later, number one for like 8 weeks. Like Drake was number one on the Hot 100 for like 6 months.
Which, by the way, answered perfectly to two things. 2017, you have Damn comes out by Kendrick. He's commercially the most viable artist. And then Pusha T then attacks Drake's credibility.
Who?
So some of the chat said that 50 funny as hell. I don't think that's 50.
Hits. Like the hits just kept coming. Right?
I always said that. I always felt like that onslaught of hits. No. Let's backtrack. Remember at the end of 2017?
Yeah.
He went quiet for a little bit. No more features. No more songs. No more Lucy's.
Yeah.
And if you research, there was an article that came out that said it was the first time Drake wasn't on the Hot 100 since 2009 or some shit. And if you remember, the rollout wasn't only God's Plan. It was Block Boy JB Look Alive. And remember, so Drake made us miss him. Because remember the line, I've been gone since like July, niggas acting like I died. It's like he knew that he had to go away to come back.
Hey, by the way, I have the article pulled up, and this is why I love talking to people like you, because this is higher level,
probably
elephant brain, remembering shit. August 15, 2017, Fader runs the article. Drake isn't on the Hot 100 chart for the first time in over 8 years.
Exactly. 2009. right?
Yes.
So 8 years.
Yeah. May 2009. Since the release of his debut single, best I ever had.
Exactly, right? That's crazy, by the way. That's insane. But I always felt like that rollout / Scorpion was a response to the narrative that Kendrick was now on top with Damn. Because again, to the point you made on Vlad, and I've said the same thing behind the scenes, not only did he outsell Drake that year, he outsold everybody.
Yeah.
Damn was in the US at least.
I'm not gonna lie, I always feel like Drake is always taking little digs at people, but we don't know what's the relevancy of what you like, you know what I'm saying? How far are you going into the lyrics? You know what I'm saying? To see what it is that he's talking about, how far into the smoke. Cause sometimes I feel like these artists can mix in like a line that means something along with like a throwaway line. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's just for show.
Right.
But again, there's a lot of cats in hip hop that are that old school state of mind to where if you drop a certain bar here and there, they'll take that shit to heart.
Yeah, I mean, because then there's also, this is why I say the we don't understand certain digs that they taking. Yeah, it could be some behind the scenes shit that happened in the studio, like Rick Ross said, "Oh, you sent the cease and desist." Let's say if that's real, Drake sent a cease and desist. That'll make sense on a lot of shit of why why a lot of, we already knew that the upper management and labels weren't clearing songs, but now artists themselves are sending cease and desist. Like, you know what I'm saying? It sheds a different light. Like, if that shit is true, that shit crazy.
I want those on the phone.
Right. I'm trying to figure that.
Control came out around 2013.
I don't think it's Swiss.
Nah, it seems like it's somebody that he respects. Because I think if it was somebody of like somebody that mattered, he would probably have to tell them that they're on stream, and I don't know, he got a Discord. Like somebody was just in his Discord. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, Control dropped in 2013. But it was dropped August 12, 2013. Let me see
that's before Nothing Was the Same. Nothing Was the Same came out in September.
Yo, motherfucker, your goddamn memory is crazy.
I'm telling you.
Yo.
So I think those are the two moments, because I do think Drake is the most dominant rapper ever in terms of numbers.
Okay.
It's not debatable. You just got to look at the numbers and it's like,
okay.
You know.
So this is what I would ask.
Drake, this is what I'm saying. Drake,
I'm calling it an attempted coup. What does this serve to prove or do? Because if Drake is still probably going to sell the most, right? I mean, I'm not going to lie. Like, for whatever reason, as a hip hop fan, you know, Ross's people sent me the diss song, and we just played Ross's diss to Drake, and it just didn't feel right. It felt like I was like, damn, yo, like, why everybody's really coming at this guy, unless it's like maybe I have to sit back and watch how this unfolds, because I don't know, man. This shit kind of feels spooky to me, bro. I'm gonna be honest, bro.
There has to be some we don't know. Again, I don't want to speak for Kendrick and that side, but again, knowing how they move, for him, it has to be more about the sport and the culture. That's what he's proven over time. Everybody else, I don't know what the issue is. I heard the rumors. I don't want to repeat them. I know that that Metro and Drake were going back and forth about her laws versus heroes and villains. But I don't really know. Rocky, we kind of know what's behind that, right? We kind of know. But Ross, what the fuck? What was the last? Yo, those two have made incredible songs together. Their track record is crazy.
Yo, Gold Roses to me is just like phenomenal.
I love that
song. Like, I mean, Lord knows it started at Lord knows. Like, Jesus. Like, I mean, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, so now we're at a point where it's like, you know, I've given my strong opinions on how I believe, if fairly, and I know I am biased because I am a huge Drake fan, but I do think that I could give an objective opinion on how rap battles should be viewed. And I was trying to tell you, I'm like, hey, listen, in reality, if you go back in history, Takeover shouldn't necessarily go against Ether. It should have been Ether versus Super Ugly. Like, and a lot of people, a lot of people acknowledge that. However, those were the two popular songs that came out. So I've said previously, I said, hey, listen, like that, great song, amazing song. He threw the perfect jab. Now Drake knew what's up. Now Drake just dropped this new song, and this new song, perfect. But do we put that song versus like that, or are we waiting for the new Kendrick song? And then, how do we view this? Because Drake seemingly, at least on the first one, he's battling 6 people. Who knows if he drops, like say Kendrick drops something and he follows up with another track and he addresses Ross and Kendrick. Are we going to give him some grace because he's battling multiple people, or should he just only fuck with or focus on Kendrick at this point, because that's what's the most important thing? How do we judge this issue?
So this is so layered. So he got a jab back at who's jabbing at him, right? So he didn't hit The Weeknd or Rocky on this one, right?
Does he really have to respond to? I feel like he's responded so many times to The Weeknd.
Sure, but he's petty. So, but you know what? You're right. You know what? Park that. Like, we respond to Rocky on your own time. Respond to The Weeknd on your.
They hit us with a little ad right there. But yeah, man, that shit is crazy right there. What they doing? After this came out, though, I seen the first talk of the day was that everybody thought that it was an AI track.
I mean, with the Ross track, if that's legit as well, I mean, it kind of puts some kind of legitimacy to Drake's initial response. But I mean, I think with Drake, he wanted to address all issues all at once. It may have been for the better if he just focused on one at a time. Because right now, again, there's a chance he could be bite off more than he could chew. But time will tell.
Time will definitely tell.
As for whether or not, like, to Academic's response of would this put him in the greatest of all time category? If he could weather the storm, it would definitely put him up there. But again, it's a bumpy road up ahead.
Definitely. Man, this was some fire content today off the hit, man. Ray's turned up today, man. What we at with it? 3 hours in. Fire. Them 3 hours went by quick. Well, it felt like it went by quick for me. Man, I appreciate you.
Just like a few minutes, brother.
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate you popping out, man. What you got? We gonna I know you say you're gonna watch UFC 300. I'm gonna definitely get some food before that. You know what time that come on?
So the main card should start in about an hour.
An hour, all right, best. I should have my food and be able to catch some fights by then, man. That we could probably talk about the results of that soon. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds good, brother.
All right, brother. I'll see you later, man.
All right.
All right.
Bye.